It's in my box. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Ogle Stadium, the exclusive home of the Decatur Red Raiders. For tonight's matchup between Decatur and the Cullman Bearcats, I am Nick Belufsky. Alongside me tonight is the venerable one, John Godwin, off to the side over here. Up here in the box with us right now is the master of the sidelines, Brent Collins. Tim McCullum, our camera man, is down in the pit underneath us. And the Jedi Master Kwai Joe Botto is working the boards for us tonight. Good evening, John. How are you?
I'm good. It's last home game of the season for the Decatur Red Raiders. Well, I say that until we get into playoffs and have a home game, which would be the second or third round when we'll be back here. Isn't that right, Brent?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Probably playing Clay Chalkville.
Yeah, somebody like that. But yeah, it's we're playing Coleman, and enough said on that. But looking kind of interesting to see how the Raiders are going to bounce back from the disappointment from last week against Mae Jemison. And, you know, I think we thought we were going to be on a 3-game win streak coming in here, but we're not. But we are playing for something.
We are. We're back in region play, and it matters. We've got to win tonight.
Win tonight, win tomorrow night. I think we pretty much lock up the 4th position.
Which would probably put us on the road playing Clay Chalkville.
Yeah, probably.
So.
I've been there, done that. So there is a definite reason to be here. Of course, it's senior night since it's the last home game.
And what a night it is. My goodness. We look good out there with our white pants and red jerseys.
We got those white blue jeans on.
You know, since we have the turf, we can't get those all grass stained, can we?
No.
So those will stay pure white all night.
That's what they say. I don't know how that thing stays. You go down there more than anybody else. We were kind of talking about it. It looks like is our red kind of fading a little bit?
It is pink. It is pink now.
So
we ain't had this how many years?
6.
6 years?
I mean, they probably could go down and paint it. Yeah, I think that's right.
I guess everything fades in about 6 years, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Lots of things fade. All right. Well, we have a special little highlight reel of seniors. Tonight is senior night. Seniors' the last ball game here at Ogle Stadium. So we're going to throw it over to Joe, and we're going to run the senior highlight reel.
Every Friday night under the lights, they gave us everything they had. Today, we honor the heart, the grit, and the brotherhood of our senior football players. This is their story. This is their legacy. It takes more than talent to be a football player. It takes discipline, sacrifice, and teamwork. These seniors have been the backbone of our team, representing Decatur High with pride and passion both on and off the field. From the first whistle to the final snap, our seniors have been warriors on the field. Week after week, they showed us what it means to fight for every yard, every tackle, and every victory. Whether rain or shine, win or lose, they left everything on the field and made us proud. Football is more than just a game. It's about family. Our senior players have forged bonds that go beyond the field, creating a brotherhood that will last a lifetime. Together, they face the highs and lows, lifting each other up every step of the way. Great teams are built on leadership. Our seniors have led by example, showing the underclassmen what it means to work hard, stay focused, and play for something bigger than themselves. From the weight room to the classroom, from practice to the field, they've led with heart, and their legacy will live on in the next generation of players. As their final season comes to a close, our seniors reflect on their time as part of the Decatur High football family. It's not just about the wins and losses. It's about the family we built and the lessons we learned together. Behind every great player is a team of supporters. to our coaches who pushed us to be our best, and to our families who were there for every game, every practice, and every moment in between, we thank you. And to our seniors, thank you for the unforgettable moments, your leadership, and for leaving a lasting legacy. Once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider.
We appreciate Tim for putting that together, and we appreciate our seniors and all that they have done for us. They're laying the foundation for what Coach Ritter is going to build here at Decatur, and we appreciate all that they have done and the hard work and the way that they lead the younger players. And John, I can remember that senior year, and when it starts, you think, oh, it's going to go by slow, and then before you know it, it's gone in a flash.
Well, yeah, and when you get older, it goes even flashier. So, but yeah, you have to look at what these guys will look back, and they're not going to have the record, but they will be able to come back in a few years and say, we were the first group to come through with Coach Ritter and establish the program that he wants to establish. Coach Ritter talks about he's not trying to build a team; he's trying to build a program, and there's some similarities to it, but then there's some differences when you talk about that, and it's just. And it's almost like we've said before, it's dusting off some of the things that have just kind of been lax around here, and and it's getting some excitement and also getting some talent and some hard-nosed football, and I think that's something that Coach Ritter identifies as his program. Yeah. So. The kids, you look back, we did the 7th grade championship game, middle school game this past Tuesday. And, the 7th grade team is undefeated and very few scores on them, I think 1 or 2. And
14 points all year.
So they played Florence and beat the mess out of them. And, and it was really, really exciting for the people in the stands. I know that they probably at the beginning of the season they didn't think, hey, we're going to win the championship and we're going to have the broadcast team and the band and all this. We're going to have a big crowd, and that's what happened. And I keep thinking back to to programs with storied past that kind of fall on some hard times. Alabama did it, Texas did it. Alabama came back when it took a coach to kind of bring them back, and I think the same thing with Texas. Those programs are steeped in tradition, and they suffered for a number of years. I don't think Alabama was anywhere near what Texas has, but all of a sudden that specific spark comes in, and usually it's not a player, it's a coach, because the coach is looking at the program as a whole, where the player is looking at the team at the time. And, all of a sudden Texas becomes in vogue again.
Yeah.
And, and I'll be honest with you, and there's a couple of players, and Bob Jones, a couple at Hartselle, a couple at Austin that, have played here. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, they're somewhere else. And I think that I think some of it had to do with, hey, the shiny object is not the Decatur Red Raiders, but I really think that that's going to come back.
Well, and that's a big push that I've talked to Coach Ritter about. We got to keep our own kids, in this day and age, travel ball, people go where they go. Well,
it's recruiting. Recruiting.
It's silent recruiting a lot of times.
I mean, I don't know how many people that have moved in here from somewhere else.
Casey Justice moved in here. But he was like a 6th grader. I remember when he came, but you could tell he was going to be an athlete, and it's translated. He was the player of the week last week.
He was.
Well, I'm just saying that, our 2 top competitors in this in our area, Muscle Shoals and Hartselle, they have definitely benefited for kids that were out of district. And so maybe we can return the favor. But the 7th grade, watching the 7th grade, Brent, I know you and I know Nick too, we were excited to.
What did you say? I mean, it kind of revigorated you. revitalized you?
Revivitated.
Revivitated, okay.
Yeah, they were revivitated.
Hey, didn't you guys say that there were over 1,000 views?
There's already over 1,000
Okay.
views that have watched it.
Well, it's like, I mean, I don't know. You know, sometimes when you hadn't had sugar for a long time, and it's like that. You finally get that little sugar in you, and you're feeling really nice. I mean, that's what it was like. And you know, I wasn't feeling sorry for Florence. I hope we beat them 100.
Amen.
I think the kids out in the field. I thought I heard one of the kids say, "Let's put 100 on them." But I will say that they really impressed me. Just their respectfulness on the field. They were all locked into the coaches, and that's a testament to the coaching staff.
It's like we talked about before we came on the air. There's a number of teams out there that we need to be revivitated against, and you know, maybe we'll beat them by 60 and kick 4 or 5 onside kicks and recover them.
There you go. Well, all right. Well, we're going to go to the sponsor reel here in just a moment, but before
Let
we
Brent
do,
talk for a second. I don't hear any crackling or nothing.
no, he's
Man, I tell you, thankful to the church, right?
That's right.
Decatur Methodist Church. They're allowing us to use their microphone. They may or may not know that, but
Is that a sin?
but hey, you just got a plug. And Jack Lovelace, we appreciate you, buddy.
And Brent, we're going to have to keep an eye on John up here because he's got a full belly. And
Is he comatose
well,
yet?
we're going to have to watch that diabetic shock. Did you get enough to eat tonight,
I'm
John?
good. I'm good.
Well, let's talk about that food we had tonight.
I tell you what, I am full.
And you know, Big Bob's, they couldn't just do it on a regular average level. They had to throw some pork in there, throw some ribs in there, the famous green beans,
Got some stew.
some Brunswick
Brunswick
stew,
stew.
and then you bought
We're looking at it. We're looking at it
a
right
lemon
now.
ice
There we
box
go.
pie, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we're
I
look-
did
we're
buy a
looking at
lemon
it.
icebox pie.
You know, I'm waiting for Joe Botto to figure out how he can scratch and sniff the YouTube program where people can just
There
go
you go.
scratch it,
That would work.
sniff it, because it looks so good.
Well, let
Hey,
me
what
read.
about Jedi Joe's wand? Didn't he have a wand up there?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch
And
of
it's
them.
Coca-Cola Red? Is
Well,
that
while,
what it is?
While he's doing that, let me read this real quick. Big Bob Gibson's thinking about tailgating or putting on a football party. Big Bob's is the perfect complement to your game day event. So the next time you're getting folks together for the ball game,
I love
be
it.
thinking about Big Bob Gibson's.
I love
All
it.
right, and what we got here?
Hopefully the
I'm sure this
turn around.
is probably some kind of weapon or whatever.
Hey, let me get a picture of that. I'm going to send it to Frank.
Is it? Are we on
Turn the
camera
light
anywhere?
off. Turn the light off.
Well,
over
there's
there.
people up here working.
I don't care.
Hey,
that's
Wesley.
our-
Hey,
that's
turn
our
the light
booth.
off.
Will you
over
turn the
there.
light off for just a minute so that we can play for just a second? There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's awesome. All right, let me get a video. Oh, I love it. Have y'all got is the camera turned around to see that?
No, the camera's not turned
Oh,
around. Tim's
come on,
playing
Tim.
with his lightsaber.
He's playing with it, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
So Frank met me today at my office, and he's been aiming to do this all year, and
you can give us the lights.
we
Wesley.
waited to the last game, but at least we got it done. But he gave us all a lot of his different
Thank you.
Coca-Cola products
Yes.
to sample.
Coke
He gave us
Zero?
all tumblers, Coca-Cola tumblers, and I think there's one of those brands, they may have discontinued it, but it's Oreo flavor, Coca-Cola.
Coke Zero Oreo.
All right, we got to go to our advertisement.
All right, we got to do the
Knock it out.
advertisements. Here we go.
It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Through the storm, the calm now later. Lift your head, stand tall, Red Raider. Keep Decatur pride, always greater. Always greater.
Down in Decatur, feel the firelight. Red and halls and on the field we conquer all, cheering loud together, standing tall. From the early morn to the twilight fall, hear the victory call echoing in the hall. It's a great day to be a Red Raider, with our colors red and black we pave the way. Every step, every game, we're here to stay. In Decatur, how we shine the light. Down in Decatur, feel the firelight. Red and black colors shining bright. We're the Red Raiders here to win the fight. Every day and night, we bring the light. On the field we conquer all, cheering loud together, standing tall. Dedicated, feel the firelight. Red and black colors shining bright. We're the Red Raiders here to win the fight. Every day and night we bring the light. In the halls and on the field we conquer all, cheering loud together, standing tall. From the early morn to the twilight fall, hear the victory call echoing in the hall, echoing in the hall. It's a great day to be a Red Raider. With our colors red and black we pave the way. Every step, every game, we're here to stay. In Decatur, high we shout hooray.
Gentlemen, welcome to Senior Night at Ogle Stadium.
Okay, everybody, we're going
Decatur
to
Red
join in
Raiders.
with senior night
Tonight
down
we
here on
honor
the
the hard
field.
work, dedication, and passion that these football players, cheerleaders, and band members have shown for Decatur High School and its community. We would also like to take a moment to recognize the incredible families who have stood by them, offering unwavering support throughout their high school journey. Seniors, thank you for your commitment, leadership, and for upholding the values and traditions that make Decatur High School truly exceptional. Let's give a big round of applause for the Red Raider class of 2025. Let's begin by introducing our senior football players. Number 91, Ty Asher. Joining him tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss Raymond Asher. Number 27, Mr. Dalen Clay. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Sherelle Bailey and Mr. Antoine Clay. Number 18, Jaden Davenport. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Whitney Davenport. Number 16, Jalen Davenport. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Whitney Davenport. Number 1, Trey Greenwell.
Slow down, Pat.
Joining him tonight on the field is Mr. Buddy Greenwell and Miss Joellen Greenwell. Number 51, Jared Geis. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Leah Geis and Mr. James Geis. Number 99, Levi Jeffers. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Brenda Jeffers. Number 77, Martin Johnson. Joining him on the field tonight is coach. Number 3, Dylan Martin. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Crystal Martin. Number 88, Michael Rhodey Matthews. Joining him tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss David Matthews Jr. Number 20, Bryce Parker. Joining him tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss Brian Parker and Mr. and Miss Jason G. Number 7, Zane Pointer. Joining him tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss Glendrick Hayes. Number 8, Dante Ross. Joining him tonight on the field are Miss Sharon Ross and Miss Demaya Barnes. Number 11, Lewis Truffa. Joining him tonight on the field are Mr. and Mrs. David Truffa. Those are your senior football players. And now for the football support staff seniors. Miss Venetia Burgos, trainer. Joining her tonight on the field is Miss Patricia Campbell and her brother, Pablo Aguirre. Matthew Sutton, film supervisor. Joining him tonight on the field are his parents, Mr. and Miss Michael Sutton. And now for our senior cheerleaders. Molly Hellebrand, All-American. Joining her tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss Mike Hellebrand. Miss Laren Yarbrough, Captain, All-American, Pennant Forward Award. Joining her tonight on the field are Mr. and Miss Eugene Yarbrough. Up next, our senior band members. Jenny Ankney, clarinet, 6 years. Joining her tonight on the field is Miss Stephanie Payne. Camden Berry, marimba, 6 years. Joining him tonight on the field, Alexis Berry. A Miracle Bolden, bass and snare drum, 7 years. Joining her tonight on the field is Miss Tamika Bolden and her grandparents, Brenda Pickett and Willie Pickett. Lim De Leon, drum major, saxophone, 7 years. Joining him tonight are Selby De Leon and Danny De Leon. Haley Dooling, trumpet, 7 years. Joining her tonight on the field is Trey Dooling. Scarlett Dyer, color guard, 7 years. Joining her tonight on the field is Diane and Greg Dyer. Xavier Haygood, clarinet, 7 years. Joining her tonight are Miss Natasha Cole and Mr. Brandon Haygood. Bailey Heatherly, clarinet, 7 years. Joining her tonight are Miss Tracy Hollis and Mr. Rusty Heatherly. Quincy Miller, quads, 7 years. Joining him tonight on the field is Miss Danita Miller and Mr. Quincy Miller Sr. Thomas Osteen, marimba, 7 years. Joining him tonight are Miss Deborah Terrell Buffkin and Lester Buffkin. Pedro Sabin Lopez, tuba, 7 years. Joining him tonight is Juana Lopez Juarez. Jakaya Sanders, clarinet. Joining her tonight is her brother Darnell Long and her aunt Ashanti Sanders. Morella Smalls, color guard. Joining her tonight on the field is Mr. Jerome Simmons. Miss Sarah Steele, baritone, 7 years. Joining her tonight on the field is Miss Rebecca Steele and her aunt, Laura Williams. How about another round of applause for our 2025 senior class?
Is that all the seniors now? We good to go?
I think we're good to go.
You want to run the rest of the sponsor reel?
Let's you want to go through the scoreboard, or you want to run the reel?
Go through the scoreboard.
All right,
give us a scoreboard there,
man.
Brent.
I need to get over there by that, but I'm afraid that I might get blown out.
I think you can do it right here.
I can do it right here. Lynn Layton Chevrolet, but also Cadillac, Nissan, and Ford. Your road to the perfect ride starts here. Talk to Mike Burns today. I think they've had a big month.
I know somebody drove through his office the other day at Lynn Layton.
I did hear that.
Mm-hmm. Decatur Orthopedic Clinic. Thank you, Dr. Rill, for 27 years of service to Decatur High Athletics.
How about Gobble Fight Lumber and Building Supplies, a Decatur company since 1934. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Water everywhere. Patrick Greenwell, irrigation. We keep the lawns wet and the customers happy.
Encore Rehabilitation Expert Care for every step you take. Thank you, Brad Cheatham, for your many years of service.
32 years to be exact.
There you go.
Texas Roadhouse, legendary steaks, chicken made from scratch side items and rolls where juicy meat's delicious. Home of the roadkill.
Did they still let you put peanuts holes in the floor?
No, they don't.
They don't let you do that?
No, they don't do that.
The Perry Company, shocking service, electrifying results. He didn't invent electricity, but you would have thought he had. That is Wesley Perry. Call him for all your electrical needs.
Now, who are these sponsors?
They are the school board sponsors.
All right.
Big shout out once again to Big Bob Gibson's Barbecue, Andrew Lilly for feeding the broadcast team before the home games. Thank you.
And Julie Perry at ERA King Realty. She is sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
I bet she's shown 8 properties this week. She might be closing 2. She's been a busy lady. The trailer brought to you by Drew Ward. He's also closing real estate at Merritt House Realty.
Our Red Zone sponsors, Just Wing It, 1 block from Ogle Stadium. Go by and visit them. I've had a few wings from there myself, and they are outstanding.
How about Riverbank and Trust? Go see Ashton DeMint or Jennifer Self for your banking needs at Riverbank and Trust in Decatur.
Patrick Johnson, State Farm Agency. He also sponsors the weekly player of the game.
Who was the weekly player of the game this time?
Trey Greenwell on offense and Casey Justice on defense.
All right.
Turnover sponsors are Dynamic Pressure Washing and Roof Cleaning.
And Fight Building.
Keith Jackson Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Have you seen those commercials where they got the band together?
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Playing like the PVC pipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Keith.
Our touchdown sponsor this year is Representative Parker Moore. Thank you, Parker, for all that you've done for Decatur athletics.
Decatur Orthopedic Clinic is our first down sponsor, one of the first down sponsors.
And I hope we have a lot of those tonight, right?
Right.
Sustained drives, keep the ball in our hands, let our defense rest. Building Construction Associates, adding to the North Alabama skyline since 1992. We hire just about anybody.
That's interesting.
I didn't make that up.
J.W. McCool Home Inspection. 26 years experience in residential construction, restoration, and renovation.
Decatur Morgan Hospital, a longtime sponsor of Decatur High Athletics. They fix what you can't on Google.
What you can't Google. Geis Pharmacy, Edward Geis and Michelle Geis. We've got the cure for your pharmacy blues.
Culver's, get a butter burger or a scoop of rich, creamy, fresh, frozen custard or concrete mix-in.
And I shouldn't say this, guys. My wife probably won't.
You sneak one of those?
I did this one day this week for lunch. I also, instead of getting a soft drink, I got a concrete mix-in, Oreo mix-in. It was unbelievable. And the Butterburger Deluxe with bacon cheese.
Man, you know this is going out over the airways.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Let's squeeze these last 2 in before the national anthem, or 3 in.
Eagle Creek Wealth Management, specializing in personal financial management,
Ladies
making
and gentlemen,
sense of your
please rise.
dollars.
Please
Eagle
rise.
Creek Wealth Management.
I'll do it, Brent. Core Construction, specializing in commercial roofing and construction.
Halos, his, hers, clothing, and home stuff. Lots of exclusive SEC game day gear just in time for homecoming.
We're standing for tonight's national anthem, brought to you by the Decatur High School Marching
by the
Band.
Decatur High School Marching Band. At this time, we will honor a moment of silence in memory of a Decatur High School student, Gerald J.J. Saldana. He was taken from us far too soon and will forever be missed.
Decatur Red Raider marching band and the ROTC group now marching the colors off the field. We are about 6.5 minutes away from game time for Decatur Red Raiders and the Cullman Bearcats. Coleman tonight comes into the ball game with a 4-4 record. So far this year, they were beaten by Bob Jones 48-12. They beat Mortimer Jordan by a score of 35-14. Lost to Athens 24-14. They beat Jasper 21-20. They lost to Muscle Shoals 55-27. They beat Brewer by a score of 35-0. Lost to Hartselle 10-7. Beat Columbia by a score of 61-6. And a lot lays on this game because Decatur is still in the playoff hunt. And with a win tonight and with a win next week over Athens, Decatur can still make their way into the playoffs.
Tall task. But,
so how many do we know? Can we ask Jedi Joe how many subscribers we have? Do we know that?
856, I believe.
So we're on the way to 1,000. We've got to get to that 1,000 mark, right?
I think $1,000. 1,000 is when it starts. Money starts. You can start making money.
Which would go to the football program.
Which would go to the athletic program. That is correct.
How many listeners do we have right now? I bet Jeff Donovan
51
on Meadowbrook Drive is and Mary Ann Donovan are watching. I bet Stan Evans on Meadowbrook is watching. Talk to him this week. He has nothing but praise and for what we're doing and supporting the guys on Friday nights. So.
Man, I'm missing that crackle.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Let me mention real quick, talking about the 7th grade winning the championship game. I've got to pass this paper on to Mr. Hillis down there, so let me go ahead and read over it. In between first and second quarter tonight, the 7th grade football team, Decatur Middle School football team, will be honored. For those of you that have not heard, they did win the 7th grade championship. There is a 7th and there's also an 8th grade championship, and our middle school participated in the middle school championship game on Tuesday night, and we broadcast it. You can find it here on the YouTube channel. Decatur won by a score of 22-0. Decatur this year went undefeated. John, an amazing stat is that they gave up only 14 points through 7 games this year. They scored 150. They beat Florence, Coleman, Muscle Shoals, Hartselle, Austin, and Athens en route to the 7th grade championship game. And so we've kind of mentioned it before about what went on Tuesday night, and it was a special to watch that ball game on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it was, and gives you a little glimpse of where this Decatur program, I think, can go. And of course, you know, a lot can change between 7th grade and 12th grade, but it looks like that a little breath was put into the program. Got some folks excited, other than the parents that have watched this team all year, and you know, it was really a a fun time to watch the other night, and bringing you. And in fact, you can go back and watch the game if you'd like to.
Yeah.
The championship game.
The seniors have made their way out onto the field. All seniors are captains tonight, but you can only have 4 represent. Tonight, representing captains for Decatur, number 1, Trey Greenwell. Number 8 is Dante Ross. Number 77 is Martin Johnson. And number 91 for Decatur, Ty Asher.
Yeah.
For Coleman, number 6, Brian Lofton. Number 7, Jock Patterson. Number 4, Preston Gay. And number 33, that will be Ben Conway. We're going to send it down to Brent and listen in with the coin toss.
Patterson and number 33, Ben Conway. For the Red Raiders, number 1, Trey Greenwell. Number 8, Dante Ross. Number 77, Martin Johnson. And number 91, Ty Asher.
All right, fellas. My name is Leonard Morris. I'll be your referee. Feel free to let us know. Outside of that, just have good sportsmanship. Let's just play football. Go with that? All right. Coin here. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. What would you like to call it? Visiting team. Tails. He said tails. If I drop it, we'll do it again. It is heads. What would you like to do?
Defer.
You want to defer? Okay. And you want to receive? Good deal. Which end do you want to defend? Okay. Good deal.
All right, we win another coin toss, and we are deferring.
So Leonard's the white hat tonight. Huh?
He is the white hat.
Morris.
All
He
right.
told me he's coaching Hartsel girls basketball, maybe I don't know if it's junior varsity. What he's saying he's doing now. I think that's the first time we've deferred all season. Seems like the thing to do this year is to get the ball, but
Starting a new trend.
John, talk for just a second. I got to walk this paper down here to Pat.
Okay. Walk it down to, okay, you're not walking it over, not down. I was worried he's going to have to walk it down. I'll walk it down there to you, Brent.
no, I got mine tonight.
Is it cannon alert yet?
It's getting close.
Oh, yeah, I see the fire right now. Here it is.
Coach John Ritter and Coach Ronnie Ritter, they're having their father-son moment before the game. There we go.
Well, let's see if you go get them.
I'll go get him. All right, Coach Ritter, it's toward the end of the season, but everything's still in front of us. It's senior night tonight. It's a home game, our final game of the year at Ogle Stadium. What's the atmosphere like?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a good one. We got to do our part and limit big plays and make some.
I noticed we started a new trend tonight and deferred. We won the toss and deferred. So we got to go defend right away, right?
Yeah, going to change up our luck a little bit and see how that works out for us.
Let's hope that helps. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you, Brent. Decatur taking the field. Decatur wearing red jerseys and the red helmets, of course. Traditional Decatur D on the sides of the helmets. And John's favorite, white pants. He keeps calling for the red pants to make their return.
I'm starting to think that that's never going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think so.
Yep. Coleman tonight wearing their black helmets with white jerseys and black pants. Decatur will tonight have kicking off number 47, Rosales. And back deep for Coleman will be number 13, Colton Borden, and number 7, J.C. Patterson.
Number 47, Emmanuel Rosales, is kick formation for Red Raiders.
Oh, wait a minute. Number 17, Asher Drake, is back deep tonight for Coleman. All right, and Emmanuel puts the ball into play, and we're underway here from Ogle Stadium. Ball is fumbled out of bounds by aforementioned Asher Drake of Coleman. Knocks the ball out of bounds at the 31. It will be first down and 10 for Coleman at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, just unfortunate that that went out of bounds, but Rosales hit the ball very high, and it was a little short, so he had to run up under it and bobbled it, but it bobbled it out of bounds.
Coleman They are a very they are quick and they are very disciplined in what they do. Handoff going to go up the middle, maybe a pickup of 3 or 4 on the play. Number 4 for Coleman, Preston Gay, gave the ball off, and let's go ahead and call it a gain of 3, bringing up second down.
Is that Brian Lofton, the 12th grader?
Yeah, we hit somebody there, guys. We filled a hole.
Yeah, I know it. I saw that.
Number 18, Jaden Davenport. He's he's telling the guys, you better pack your lunch tonight.
Quarterback Preston Gay. Once again, he's going to keep it this time. He's going to make the throw out to number 13, Colton Borden, who goes around right side. Good pickup for the Cullman Bearcats as he crosses the 50-yard line all the way into Decatur territory up to the 40-yard line. Huge pickup on second down there for the Cullman Bearcats all the way down into Red Raider land.
Yeah, they took advantage of Decatur's aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball. Just caught us in a looks like some sort of blitz and left the man out on the flat with nobody and already into the 39-yard line of Decatur.
Pistol formation for Preston Gay. Handoff. Number 6 is going to trying to make his way through a couple of Red Raider tackles. Brian Lofton, though, this time he's going to have a loss of maybe 2 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and long.
I thought there for a second we were not going to wrap him up and bring him down. He almost escaped. I think Trey Greenwell finally came in there and hog-tied him and put him down. That's a big play after the long play, Decatur to come back and limit them on first down.
Gay takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right, looking deep. Nope, he's going to throw out into the quick flat where there's nobody out there. Reception made, crosses into the 30, inside the 25, but close to the 20-yard line. Another good pickup for the Bearcats on second down.
Well, it had to be a busted play, Brent. Nobody was out there.
Quaylen Hampton was out there, but it looked like he got crossed between somebody deep, and there was nobody underneath. And maybe he missed his assignment. Maybe it was a zone, and it was a tough one.
First down for the Cullman Bearcats, just outside the red zone, called the 21-yard line. Ogstad goes in motion. Gay takes the snap. He's going to flip over here in a little tunnel screen. Complete all the way inside the 10, up to the 5, trying to make his way into the goal. Fumbled the ball, and Decatur recovers it. Huge play for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Man, they were on the 1-yard line going in, and they got the ball loose. They're talking about it right now, making sure he was not down, but I don't think they're going to overturn this.
Well, I don't know how they would overturn it.
Dynamic pressure washing and roof cleaning turnover.
I think they're trying to make sure he didn't cross the plane before he fumbled.
First down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Hey, what a break. Now we got to drive 99 yards.
I need to get over here and talk to the secondary about who's getting crossed up and where. There's Bearcats running loose all over the field. Decatur offense makes their way out onto the field. Zane is standing halfway in his own end zone. Takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Pressure off that right side. He's going to make a throw out here to Trey. Trey makes the catch around the 10-yard line. From that spot, he's going to be put down inside the 10, but they're going to give him forward progress. Good pickup on first down all the way out to the 11.
Yeah, nice job of getting Pointer out in space, and he was able to elude a rusher and get it to Trey Greenwell.
It is.
They gave him a first down. Yeah.
It is.
It's first down.
First down for the Red Raiders.
Senior to senior.
Zane with running backs on either side. He's going to keep this. He's going to make the pitch. He's going to break a tackle out to the 20-yard line. Got tripped up by shoestrings. Isaiah Allen was a step away from motoring down the field. Regardless, John, still a good pickup on first down.
Yeah, that triple option that Decatur is getting better and better at being able to run that. And that time Pointer, he kept the ball just enough and got rid of it just in time.
Zhang this time is going to do a little reverse action. It's going to be around the 20 to the 30. This is Trey Greenwell. Going to call it be a flag on the play. He does run the ball out to the 39-yard line. But hold on, let's see what it's a play, and it's in that neighborhood where you get a hold or a block in the back. So let's see what the officials saw.
Looks like we're introducing a few new concepts on offense. And tell you, I see number 20, Bryce Parker. He's back this week, and it's going to be nice to have another option.
Come on,
at a wide receiver.
Be against them.
Well, it doesn't look like it. Well, I don't know what they're doing.
Be against them. Or wave it off.
Well, I don't know what it would be. It could be a face mask. It could be a hold. It looks like
it's
going against us.
It's going to be a hold, it looks like.
It looks like illegal use of hands against the Raiders. He did pick up the first down, so it will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Red Raiders. But yeah, you kind of lose a whole lot there, John.
Well, that was a spot foul, right?
Yes.
It must have happened
downfield,
way downfield. So
Zane looking to throw, instant pressure off the sides and up the middle, and he's going down. It's going to be a sack against the Red Raiders. Coleman had people bleeding all through the offensive line. It's going to be a loss of probably 10 yards on the play.
Yeah, they put the rush on us, and we were able to get through. Zane didn't have anywhere to go, and you know I think Zane's getting better too, knowing that hey, just take the loss and instead of trying to make something happen and making it worse.
Zane is going to keep it, going to give it the option look. He's going to make the pitch out here, and it's going to be maybe a loss of 1 on the play as he makes the pitch out here to Grady Graham.
Yeah, that time Coleman did a lot better job of defending it, and Decatur's 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17, something like that.
Decatur offense looking to the sideline, getting their signal. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Zane moving Devin behind him. Bad snap, and it's going to be a fumble, and Coleman's going to recover it. Gave it right back to them.
I think that's the frustrating thing about Decatur right now is that, you know, the first 4 or 5 plays you think, man, we got it going tonight, and then the next 4 plays are, wow, where'd that come from? So yeah, it's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and
it all comes
definitely
down to
those last plays were Mr. Hyde.
You know, the snap, the most basic thing in football. The snap. All right, Preston Gay back in for the Cullman Bearcats. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to go around right in. He's going to be untouched up to the 15-10, to the 5, and into the end zone for the Coleman touchdown. He went untouched, John, all the way until the 1-yard line where he got bumped.
Not only that, he was just kind of weaving his way, and you know, it looked like that the defenders were just weaving with him, and not attacking him and bringing him down. So
there was nobody keying on the quarterback is the problem. All the defensive backs got sucked down by the wide receivers, and he had nothing but green grass in front of him.
The extra point by number 81, John David Ellerby, is up and good. And with 6:40 remaining in your first quarter, the Cullman Bearcats lead the Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 7-0. Yeah, it seemed like, John, after we went zip, 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 and then we had the
pop.
And then the penalty, and it sent us reeling, and it was negative plays from there on.
Yeah, and you just can't you can't survive doing that. So, you know, I think long sustained drives is something that we have very rarely been able to do this year, and that's what it's going to take if they want to come out victorious tonight. And you definitely can't give them short fields, and so. Back
deep for Decatur will be number 1, Trey Greenwell, number 21, Devin Haley, and number 8, Dante Ross, doing the kicking duties. They like to do this really compact, and they'll spread out as the kicker makes his way towards the ball. It's trying to confuse the counting and the numbering for the kickoff team. Number 81 kicks the ball off, and that's Ellerby once again. It's going to come down to Decatur's number, I believe that's
Dante Ross.
Is it Ross? Or
I think Quaylen Hampton.
Oh, okay.
Hampton makes the catch, brings it down to around the 24-yard line, or 21-yard line. Nope, put it down somewhere. 24-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Okay, so it's come. Let's replay those first four plays of the last series without mistakes. And Decatur, it's almost like, hey, if we get something positive on first down or don't have anything negative on first down, we usually do pretty good. But once it's a negative on first down, that's such a critical down for us.
Dante, ready for the snap, looking to throw, has pressure. He's going to take off around the left end. Makes his way up past the 25-yard line, close to the 27-yard line. Give him the 28, where it will be second down, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's a good positive play right there.
And Zane's doing a good job of taking what's given and not trying to make too much out of it.
Yeah,
so.
he took off, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Zane with Isaiah Allen in the backfield, shouting some directions to Dante Ross, number 8. And a Decatur Red Raider moves. And it's just, it's predictable almost. It's almost predictable.
Well, that was, I don't know why we would have moved.
I don't either.
I know the Coleman's band's over there playing, but we know the snap count, we know everything, and
in the 8th game, you should, or actually this is the 9th game. You should know these things. I mean, he wasn't even really
like
set
offensive
yet.
line coach.
That's because I did it for a while. All right. Zane's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it to Trey. Well played. And it will be a
His knee went down. His knee was down. On about the 1-yard line. There's no way that ball should have been pitched.
Yeah, Zane came out on the option look that time, and he made the pitch to Trey. And Trey had a defender staring him 2 inches in the face by the time the ball got there. And Coleman was very ready for that play, and it was a turnover. It will be first down for Coleman inside the 5-yard line.
Well, unfortunately, guys, we're doing this to ourselves.
Preston Gay will go under center with 3 backs behind him. He will make the handoff to number 6, Brian Lofton, and into the end zone for the Cullman Bearcat touchdown.
Caden Oliver did a good job of making contact, Phil, but it seemed like he just fell right off of him and bounced off and on into the end zone.
Well, usually with a big back like that, you got to have 2 or 3 defenders hitting him and knocking him back, and it was just Caden, and everybody else had missed him, I guess.
Ellerby in for the extra point. It is up and good, and in a flash, the Cullman Bearcats have taken a 14-0 lead over the Decatur Red Raiders.
Coleman 14, Decatur 0.
Well, Ellerby's going to have to kick off again, and we're going to have to take this ball, and we're going to have to do something with it instead of going backwards.
Well, I think, maybe that I don't want to say the pressure's off of us, but we ought to be able to go out there and let it rip if we have any rip in us. Because, you're down 14 right now, and, of course, the good thing about it is it's early.
I would agree.
Guy's Pharmacy, Culver's, Blue Sample Orthodontics, D3 Sports, and J&M.
Coleman kickoff team is ready for Ellerby to put the ball into play. And the kick is away. Will be a deep kick. It will come down inside. Nope, to the 1. Trey is going to bring it out. Makes his way to the 15, 20, up to the 25. Might have made the 30-yard line where it will be first down for the Red Raiders.
To the 30. It'll be first and 10. Correction to the 29. It'll be first and 10 for the Red Raiders from their own 29.
Give him the 29-yard line. It will be first down and 10 from there.
All right, see if we can't. I guess what am I trying to say? What Brent said. Let's don't shoot ourselves or hurt ourselves. Let's play smart.
Let's go forward.
Play smart.
I just said we're doing it to ourselves.
Zhang going to put Grady in motion. Going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to throw one out here.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted.
Number 7, Zane Pointer's pass is intended to be
Zane tried to loft one out here for Quaylen Hampton, but the Cullman Bearcat made the interception at their own 47-yard line. It will be first down and 10 there for the Bearcats.
Yeah, usually you hope you don't say this too many times, but I don't know if we could have started any worse.
Well, 3 turnovers in 6 minutes, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, I just, I know I've already said that this year, but I think that maybe this is possibly the time that we couldn't have started any worse.
Well, we got to pick ourselves back up right here.
Absolutely, absolutely. We
create
can do
another
it.
turnover.
He fumbles the ball himself and decides to just take a knee there. He thought, I'm just going to go ahead and take this 6-yard loss right here. Probably a wise decision as there were Red Raiders moving in on him. It's going to bring up second down and 15.
Davenport was back there, and he actually hit the guy who was his protection and ran through him and ran into the quarterback. So, all right, so there's a good defensive play. See if we can't put 2 of them together. We can do it.
Well, over here near side is where the trips is going to be. Let's see if they want to throw a quick out here. Gay looking to throw. He's wanting to go deep. Has a man across the middle. Makes the catch at the Decatur 35-yard line, where it's going to be a pickup of first down in Decatur territory.
Well, Trufa came up, and he had the deep Dylan Martin underneath, and I'll tell you what, Gay just dropped it right in there. Force wide receiver caught it in stride, and
well, he had so much time in the backfield, he just let that play develop, and even though we did have 2 guys on him, he threw it right in there. Trufa made a good play to make the tackle right away.
Gay takes the snap, looking to throw once again. Is going to go deep over the right side. And good play this time by the Decatur Red Raiders out there defending.
Oh, no.
And they're going to throw a flag on him for doing that.
throw a flag for what?
Because he was happy he knocked the ball away.
No, they had a guy earlier in the game that was flexing over our player. It's celebration. Great play. Quaylen did a good job going to high point it.
Well, maybe we didn't describe exactly what happened. Quaylen Hampton was back there, and he made a great defensive play, knocked the ball away. He wasn't showboating. He wasn't showing anybody up.
They haven't called that yet.
He was just celebrating.
It could have
a
been
good
somebody
play.
downfield.
And
They may be calling pass interference. I don't know.
no, I think right now he's being talked out of it. That's what I think that is going on. I think the referee is like, look, dude, man, they're getting beat already 14-0. He made a great defensive play, and he didn't try to show anybody up. And you're going to call him for showboating?
Well, let's see what it.
Oh, it's
holding.
Holding. I'd like to see the hold. He was
It had to have been a hold.
Ritter is going crazy.
He was in phase with the man, and he was turned around looking. I would like to see where that hold was. I can hardly wait to go on and watch it.
Well, I don't. where he threw the flag, it was evidently a hold way away from the play because it didn't have anything
Well,
to
he
do.
threw it way late. I mean,
Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Leonard went back there and told him that wasn't showboating. Now, if you're wanting to call something, let's come up with something else, but we're not going to call it sportsman on that right there. I'm telling you that's what happened right there because where he threw that flag is where the play happened, and there was no way he was holding him. Watch out, John. There's a moth trying to attack you.
Where is it?
It's in your hair. Oh, did he fling it out? John's under attack up here, Brent.
Where is that thing? Oh, it's a cricket. Right there. Get that thing away from me.
hey, what's going on up there, guys? You okay, John?
There's a dang bug up here.
A bug.
I saved
Is
John.
it a moth?
I saved John.
So you didn't go over there and eavesdrop on the conversation?
Well, I mean,
huh?
Coach Massey just said, hey, have a play. Quaylen, don't get your head down. Don't know what they were looking, but Ritter's still gnawing on him. Hey, I think Coach Adcock will be impressed with that.
That was a stupid call. All right, Preston Gay, ready for action again. Taking the ball, has pressure off the backside. It's going to throw that screen out here. And once
That's a
again,
block in the back, guys. Trey, he's blocking Trey in the back.
I didn't see that. I was watching the pass action. Cullman Bearcats take the ball all the way down to the 7-yard line where it will be first and goal from the 7.
Well, we're making them look like Joe Montana. I mean, that you have to give Coleman all the credit. I mean, they had Decatur's rush. We came hard off the edge, and they just caught us right where they wanted to and threw a nice pass, nice run, had us blocked.
Preston's going to roll to his right. Lofton blocking out in front of him, makes his way up to the 5-yard line where a host of Red Raiders is there to push him out of bounds. Looked like Dylan Martin was leading the cause for the Red Raiders, pushing him out of bounds. It's going to be second down and goal to go from the 5-yard line. 3:44 remaining in your first quarter. And what have we got? We got a timeout here?
No,
we've got
I think it was Joshua Jones fell down on the ground. I guess he must have a cut or something.
Something happened with his helmet.
Okay.
All right, so the Red Raiders run somebody in for Joshua Jones. And we're ready for play. Gay takes the snap, hands off to Lofton. Lofton going right side.
It's going to be a hold.
To the end zone, but there is a penalty flag on the play. Hold
That's a
on,
makeup
everybody.
call, huh?
Well, they owe us a few more. Hold against the Bearcats. That will back them up 10, and it will bring up second down once again for the Bearcats.
You know, it just seems like, too, that, Brent, you're down there. It looks like we just can't hold the edge. And, well, I guess if they're holding us on the edge, that's the reason why. But it just seems like that there's been a lot of times when we're not holding that edge on that on that, especially that far side.
Coleman's doing a really good job of blocking, knowing their assignment.
Yeah, he's going to go with a empty backfield. He's going to throw another little screen pass off to the left over here, pushing his way back inside the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal to go for the Bearcats.
You know, this is a real critical down right here. I mean, if we could hold them to a field goal, I know it's still 3 scores, but mentally, you know, there's a good bit of difference between 17 and 21, and if we could come back and score, you know, cut into it, it's not as bad. So big play right here. Let's hold them out of the end zone.
Gay going to send Borden in motion across the formation, looking to throw to him, and he's standing alone out in there. He's going to try to make his way into the end zone.
I think he got in. Yeah, make this touchdown.
Held the ball out over the pylon and was able to get it in for the Coleman 6. So touchdown for Coleman.
I don't think we can give them that much cushion down there on the goal line. I mean,
he was standing alone out in the right flat. Ellerby in for the extra point. A little bit of a low snap, but it was controlled by the holder, number 12, Tucker Perry. And the kick was good by Ellerby. Your score, 21-0 Coleman. Well.
Building Construction Associates. J.W. McCool Home Inspection. Taylor Morgan Hospital. B&B Roofing.
you got to be able to get some positives out of things because everything is rolling on that Cullman Bearcat side of the ball, and you know, it could be just one play or a big play or
just something to spark folks.
Yeah.
Just something to, you know, inspire your team.
We got 3 turnovers already?
Yes. 2 fumbles and interception. And they have 1.
Once again, Ellerby in for the kickoff. Ellerby's going to have a massage at halftime. He was offside. Cullman Bearcats were offside. Devin takes the ball, makes a move at the 15, gets up to the 20-yard line, and he is being tough to bring down. Forces Bearcats to move all the way up to the 25-yard line, where it will be first down for the Red Raiders.
You know, there's a chance if Devin lets that one go, it out of bounds, but you never know what direction it goes when it hits the turf.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you down there, I'm looking, Jackson Stallings, he was talking with another Raider. I don't know what happened, but he's pointing at the scoreboard. He get dancing kind of a little jig. And
Red Raider offense on the field. Zhang takes the snap. Going to roll to his right. Instant pressure.
No.
Tries to throw the ball, and it will be
intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding against the Red Raiders. Zane had 2 Bearcats, one on his left, one on his right. And as they were moving him backwards, he flung the ball out of bounds.
Roughing the passer.
No. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to call him for roughing. There you go. Oh, there we go. We got a break.
Oh, yeah.
We got a break.
I don't know about that.
We'll take it.
We'll take it, yes.
We'll take it.
I think he drove him into the ground after he threw the ball, and that's probably what he called.
I don't know. Anyway.
I'm not going to argue with it.
Well.
There's your makeup call.
Zane's just going to have to be a little bit smarter than he can do it. I know he can do it. I've seen him do it. Just one play at a time, guys. We're not going to get 21 points in one time.
Zane looking for the quick throw, and this one right here is going to be off target. Zane was trying to make a connection there with Trey Greenwell, and he was just a bit outside on that throw,
Yeah,
bringing up the second down.
Zane was trying to hurry the ball because he's had pressure on him all night, and so that's starting to affect his delivery.
You know, I'm looking at that defensive front. I think we're bigger than they are, and just smaller and quicker getting past us, I guess.
Zane takes the snap, looking for another quick throw. Trey gets it out past the 40, up to the 45-yard line, where a couple of Bearcats drop him there. Number 21, Tyler Brock, and I believe Troy Mann was in on the defense for the Bearcats.
Third down and 4 from the Red Raider 46.
Call it 3rd down and 4 for the Red Raiders. The ball's going to be spotted at their own 46-yard line. We got to get a first down right
Yeah, we really need a first down. This is another big play.
We got to get a first down right here. Offsides against the Cullman Bearcats, number 7. No, J.C. Patterson.
Was he the one that was dancing the jig?
No, it was number 0.
No.
Jackson Stallings.
I missed that. Probably a good thing I didn't see it.
Well, yeah, it's like, All right, we're in their territory now. Let's take it in and score.
Decatur Orthopedic Clinic, first down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Ball spotted at the Cullman Bearcat 49-yard line. Zane takes the snap, looking for the option look. This time he's going to keep it. He's going to try to go off right in, and a couple of Bearcats grab him. And it's going to be a moderate gain of 3 on the play, but it's still a pickup on first down.
I think you got to do that on that triple option is keep the ball and turn it up. And that time I think Zane did a good job of doing that. That's going to keep them honest and maybe help the edge to get a little bit better.
Soften that edge up a little bit. Second down for the Red Raiders. Ball is spotted at the Cullman Bearcat 46-yard line. Inside 1 minute left in the first quarter. Zane looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. It's going to sidestep some of it, and it's still going to be a loss, but not a big loss as it could have been. Give him a loss of 1.5 on the play.
I think we go for it here, don't we, guys?
Well, it's third down.
Oh, it is. Okay. He's moving that down marker quick.
Well, that should have been about a 10-yard loss, and just out of sheer effort on Zane Pointer's part.
Let's call it 3rd down and 7.5 for the Red Raiders, and they're going to say, let's call it a quarter and regroup on the sideline. So at the end of your first quarter, the Cullman Bearcats lead the Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 21-0. Well, I'm glad that first quarter's over with because, John, you're right. It couldn't have gone any worse than well, I'm sure it could have, but start over and try again here. The Decatur Red Raiders are happy to announce that they are going to honor the 7th grade football team. They are gathering now on the field, and they are being recognized for their undefeated season.
And only allowed 14 total points in their 7 wins this season. The Red Raiders had shutout victories against Hartsville, Austin, Athens, and Florence twice. The other 2 victories were against Coleman and Muscle Shoals. Decatur Middle School is coached by Tyler Mitchell, Brett Voss, Josh Caldwell, Noah Armstrong, Stavalos Hampton, Wes Stevenson, Major Houston, John Williamson, Xavier Jarman, Chuck Thompson, and Carrick Burke. Congratulations, guys, on an outstanding season. And go Raiders.
I went through and mentioned that they gave up 14 points on the season, and yes, that is for the entire season. The entire season, including the championship game, the 7th grade only gave up 14 points and scored 150. John, when you do that, you're going to win some ball games.
Yeah, it's what's the old saying that used to be down in the visitors' locker room under Ogle Stadium? If your opponents never score, you'll never lose.
Yeah.
I think that's what it said, something like that.
So, congratulations to the 7th grade middle school team. Back to action here. Zane's going to take the snap, fumbles it, looks to throw, chunks it deep down the right side, and the catch is made.
Yeah.
There, a beautiful catch there
Back shoulder high point.
by number 9, Quaylen Hampton. What a beautiful throw and catch by the Red Raiders.
Hey, this is going to be our quarter, guys. Coleman's they got the first quarter. We're getting the second quarter.
Love the positivity. There you go.
Looks like we're going into Wildcat.
That's a beautiful throw by Zane Porter.
Trey Greenwell in and for the Wildcat. Takes the snap, is going to stutter step, looking to his left. And, you know, his Wildcat is one of those things that you can't really stutter step. You got to go. And Trey was kind of looking for a hole. And sometimes you just got to go and force your way and pick up what you can. Oh. It's going to bring up second down and goal to go for the Red Raiders from the 9-yard line.
Well, this is important. We got to be able to get some points out of this, preferably a touchdown, and we're going backwards.
And a Red Raider jumps off sides, and I just don't get it this late into the season.
False start against Coleman. Against Decatur. 5 yards from the previous spot. Brings up second and goal from the 13.
We just, again, it's take advantage of your good fortune. Let's see if we can't.
Trey takes the snap. He's going to go to his right, student body right. Gets back the penalty yardage, makes his way all the way to the 8-yard line. Pickup of about 6, maybe 7 on the play. And you see, if without the penalty yardage there, you're on the 1-yard line right now. And it's a whole lot easier to score a touchdown from the 1 than it is from the, where is it? Is it the 7?
We're at the 8-yard line.
It's almost like we might need to call us a timeout to make sure we know what's going on. Well, I guess we do know what's going on. But Zane's not in there. Trey is still in there.
Trey running the Wildcat. Going to have motion across the formation. Trey drops the snap, picks it up, builds up a head of steam, makes his way up to the 5-yard line, where he is grabbed and sent down there by number 3 for Coleman, Troy Mann. And it's going to be decision time for Coach Ritter, and I really don't think there is a decision to be made.
He's going to have to go for it.
You got to go for it. It's going to be 4th down and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
Watch a little pop pass right here.
Bunch right. Oh, my goodness, almost. And it's going to be out the back of the end zone, and it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Red Raider. The Cullman Bearcats was able to, whoever the receiver was, block his forward progress. And I hear Coach yelling down there, but
he's barking for a hold. The same that called the hole on Coleman, or on us against Coleman.
And once again, we just couldn't recover from the penalty. The penalty set us back, and we just couldn't recover from it. Decatur defense back in, 9:39 remaining in the second quarter. Gay hands off to his running back, number 6, Lofton. Lofton tries to go to the left end, and it looks like it's going to be slim running over there. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it looked like we had him a little bit earlier in the play, but just couldn't bring him down, and he was able to eke out another couple of yards. See if we can't hold him and force a punt, get the ball back at midfield or better.
Gay standing at his own 2. Pistol turns around, hands it off to his running back. First down, passes the 20-yard line. This time, number 20, I believe, 26 was running.
I keep looking at this Coleman team, and they are not big at all. And it's, but they seem to be well coached and efficient in what they're doing.
They're well coached and efficient. You hit the nail right on the head there, Brent. Preston Gay hands the ball off once again to his running back. Basic same play as before. This is time it's number 26, and he trips himself up.
Oh, now he's calling the hold with authority.
Did you see him turn around? Did you see him turn around?
He did, man. He was excited to do that.
All right. Well, what Brent and I saw was a hold, and we saw the back judge.
Was it away from the play?
No. He threw it back.
I don't know why. I don't know if he couldn't dig it out. I don't know if it fell down his britches. He was just very delayed getting it out there. Anyway, number 26 for the Bearcats is Stevie Prologo. Anyway, he's been the one that's been running wild down the left sideline these last two plays. But Bearcats are going to get called for a penalty, and it's going to back them all the way up inside the 25-yard line.
If they didn't make the line of games, it'd be 1st and 10 for Coleman from their own 25-yard line.
That Prologo, he is a scrappy little running back. Lofton back in now for him. Stands to the right of Gay. Preston Gay takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws across the middle on that little slant that we have not stopped yet to number 2, Hudson Wilhite. Pick up of about 9.
He's just a drag across the middle, kind of shallow, and the safety is the one that's supposed to pick him up. And I don't know where the linebackers are. It seems like that would be a good place for the linebacker to drop and get in that area, but nobody around, and it's just going to be tough for a safety. He's playing 10 yards off of him to come and get it.
Lofton takes the handoff, picks up 10 yards, a little bit more as he goes all the way up to the 45-yard line, where it will be 1st down and 10 for the Cullman Bearcats there.
Up for 1st down, brought down by number 11, Trufa, and number 18, Evanborn.
Going to be a timeout. A little bit of confusion here for the Bearcats.
Well, how about we do a couple of little advertisement. David Peak, part-time veterinarian, amateur taxidermist. No matter what, you always get your pet back in David Peak.
What?
I don't know. That's what it said.
What? Oh,
That
man.
can't be real.
I'm reading what
David, did you
part-time
Are you up to something?
veterinarian, part-time veterinarian, amateur taxidermist. No matter what,
I'm almost kind of afraid
you
to
always
read.
want to get your pet back.
Well, what about the tall boys?
How about Anna Adams in Decatur Methodist Church? Thanks for feeding the team breakfast this morning.
Jamie and Melissa Penley, longtime sponsors, alumni, and parents, as well as beloved educators in the Decatur system.
Our buddy Frank Troop with Coca-Cola Bottling Company in Decatur, Alabama. And the gang serve happiness to Decatur for over 100 years. And can y'all give us the wand?
I just did. I'm giving you the wand right now.
Thank you, Frank, for the tumblers today.
Yeah.
Did you get some of that Coca-Cola, that Oreo flavor Coca-Cola?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
I've been sipping on it.
You've been sipping on it?
Yeah, it's okay. All right, fluid engineering. Oh, well, no, we're back to
live play. All right. Preston Gay is going to roll out to the right, looking to throw the ball out here into the flat, and a great play this time. Caden Oliver. He was right on spot where he was supposed to be, grabbed a hold of number 7 for the Bearcats, and put him down real quick. It's a great play. It's going to bring second down.
Second down and 10. Let's get us a good play right here defensively. Put them in a third down and long position, which they hadn't. I don't even know whether they've had a third down tonight.
If they have, it's only been once or twice. Prologo is the running back behind Gay. He's going to get the ball, and he's going to go to the left side, and there's Red Raiders there. It's going to be a pickup of about 5 on the play as he crosses over the 50-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 4 for the Bearcats.
We got to get some penetration here and try to get a tackle for loss.
We lost the edge over there again, and they were able to nibble away. And I was hoping for third and longer than 4, but that's what it is. See if we can stop them.
Lofton back in the game, standing behind Gay. Going to take the handoff once again. He's going to go over there to that left side. Bearcats are exploiting the Red Raiders' right side defense. First down once again for the Bearcats as they make the ball, as they run the ball down to the 37-yard line of Decatur.
Just
three receivers near side for the Bearcats. Gay has Lofton standing to his right. He's going to give it to Lofton, going to go over there to that defensive right once again. This time they limit him to maybe a gain of 2 or 3. It's going to bring up second down for the Bearcats. Bearcats are eating up boundary side right now for the Red Raiders. Snap. Going to fake the handoff. Going to throw out here that tunnel screen once again. Red Raiders overrunning it. Caden Oliver had slipped and fell on his backside. It's going to be another first down for the Cullman Bearcats.
The quarterback was politicking for
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. He didn't get it. Leonard with the white hat wasn't having it.
Well, it is election season. Gay with Lofton standing to his right. It's going to roll to his right. It's going to throw to number 8, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Bearcats.
Pass complete to number 8 and into the end zone for the touchdown.
They just got our number. I mean, perfect play call. You thought we had some kind of rush off the edge, and he just sucked him right in and dumped the ball right where the Raiders had vacated, and there was nobody there, and didn't look like anybody wanted to tackle him on the way in.
Ellerby with the extra point, and it's good, and that is a 28-0 lead for the Bearcats.
We look dejected down here, guys. It's not a lot to be excited about right now, unfortunately.
Kind of looking dejected up here too.
Well, you know, I can't remember. Was it Muscle Shoals that we felt like that maybe for whatever reason, I guess we had come off the Hartselle game and or maybe it was the Hartselle game. I can't remember. One of them where it looked like our effort wasn't there. And, you know, so far tonight it just seems like that our effort has been suspect. So let's get out there and take this 4 minutes, put a drive together, be smart.
and not shoot herself in the foot.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
Let's not jump off sides.
Do what we're coached to do. You know, go in, put points on the board. We can score a touchdown here, get the ball coming out, score another touchdown, and, you know, you've cut the deficit in half. And we can do that.
Ellerby puts the ball in play. Trey is going to make the catch around the 4-yard line, brings it out to the 10, out to the 20. Gets past the 25-yard line. Maybe he gets up to the 27, 28-yard line, where it will be first down for the Red Raiders.
I look out and see a bunch of our guys getting blocked to the ground, and they're just taking it to us.
Well, it looked like there were a couple of Raiders on the kickoff team that didn't look like they wanted to block anybody, and they were just defenders just zooming right past them. And you know, we can do it. We can go out there and put the effort in, and it looks like we've.
Well, let's see what we do here. Let's see what happens at the line of scrimmage. Zane takes the snap, gives the ball to Devin. Devin makes a move, makes some Bearcats miss, and
there you go.
On his own makes it out to the hold on. We got 2 flags there.
Decatur's clapping like it might be on number 37, the defensive back for Coleman.
Was there not a shot to the head late?
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying.
I think that I think
that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a good play right there. Let's build off of that.
One of the Bearcats came in late on Devin and hit him with his headgear. And in the old days, we would have called it spearing. And these days,
we called it spearminting.
Personal foul. Yep, below the head, targeting, whatever you want to call it in high school. And that is another 15 yards on top of the play, and that's going to move it all the way into Bearcat territory.
15 yards.
Thank you, Mr. Free Safety. March the ball all the way down to the 46-yard line of Coleman. It will be Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down. Zane's going to hand the ball off once again to Devin, and Devin went right, and then he tried to break it back to the left, and there was
sometimes you just got to, I think that, I don't know where the play was supposed to go, but looked like Devin cut it back to where it was not designed to go, and usually lots of times when that happens, you're not going to be too successful. So minimal bad play on first down. Just lost a yard. Let's see if we can't correct it on this play.
Zane, low snap. He's going to have to sprint to get away from this Cullman Bearcat. He's going to throw a ball back behind number 8 for Decatur, Dante Ross. That play was doomed to begin with because of the bad snap, and by the time Zane got it, number 7 for Coleman, Grayson Gay, was already hot after him, and it just went downhill from there.
That's an execution. It's the building block is that first snap. You got to get that done and corrected, because if you don't, it throws everything off, and it threw everything off.
The snap is the most basic thing in football. And if you can't get a snap, you can't run the play. It just throws the whole mechanism of the play off. Zane takes the snap. He's going to step up into the pocket, throw the ball to Trey. Trey makes the catch at the 30-yard line, makes Cullman Bearcats run with him all the way down inside the 25-yard line, where they are trying to rip that ball loose, but they're not going to do that against Trey Greenwell. It's going to be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
That's a big play.
Big play right there.
It was a big play.
And I was just thinking, man, Trey has not had a play off tonight. He's got to be winded a lot, but he's keep putting the effort in, stepping up for his team.
Good to see Bryson Parker back into the ball game. He's in at the wide out on the far side of the field. Trey at the slot. Single receiver near side, and Hampton. Little reverse action, and there's another reverse play. Another play where Decatur is going to lose maximum amount of yardage. I mean, it's 10, loss of 10 on the play.
The Red Raiders. The Coleman 35-yard line.
That was a reverse, right?
It was.
That was.
Zane have to roll over here to the left. Throw it! Oh, he's going to get caught from behind. Oh. Zane runs the ball up to about the 31-yard line, where he was caught from behind by Cullman Bearcat. A pickup of a couple on the play.
Well, he picked up 4.
It's 48 seconds. You got to think we've got timeouts. I would think we need to go.
Zane is just absolutely running for his life. Zane is just absolutely doing everything that he can, but he's got Bearcats. I mean, he's just got people coming at him in every direction.
And really, it's, I mean, as soon as he receives the ball, just about.
No, Decatur takes a timeout with 2 seconds remaining on the game clock. I'm sure they're being brought over here and they're being told, okay, we're going to chunk one into the end zone.
Just if you chunk it in the end zone and they happen to intercept it, don't let them run it back. How about that?
Mm-hmm. And then I would tell them, as soon as the play is over with, there better not be a pair of souls on this field walking to the locker room. You better hit a sprint to the locker room. All right, the Bearcats making their way back out onto the field. Shout out to Hal Sanders. Hal sent me a text message.
Hal is the best sideline reporter ever in Decatur High history. He's a great historian.
Great picture you sent me there, Hal. All right, Zane takes the snap, looking to throw the ball. Is going to step up into the pocket and throw it deep. And it was a nice catch made by Quaylen Hampton at the 10-yard line.
But we forgot that we don't have any time left.
Yep,
we're sitting there talking, and
that's the end of the half. Coleman Bearcats lead our Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 28-0, and I'd like to be able to sit up here and tell you that it was all their doing, but John, we helped them out a whole lot.
Well, ain't no doubt. I mean, you know, you drop the ball, leave the ball on the ground, you fumble in deep in your own end zone. You
turnovers.
You throw turnovers, mistakes, penalties.
Free rushers at the quarterback.
We don't, you know, we have a long pass play, get down in the red zone, and go backwards. And so it's one of those things that, you know, you don't have the karma with you, I guess. You know, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do to turn it around. It's like you need to run backwards for a little bit, see if we can't get back to the beginning. But, you know, it's almost, you almost want to think, well, what were we thinking when we came on the field to begin with? Were we ready?
What was our frame of mind?
Yeah, what's it? I mean, is there any thought whatsoever that, hey, we're going to be we win these 2 games and we can win it? That we're going to be able to maybe fight for a spot in the playoffs, but it's we're not even thinking that. I mean, just coverage breakdowns where people are just running wide open, and it's almost we're chasing and we're never catching up.
Yeah.
And Coleman looks like they're just out there just doing what they want to do, however they want to do it, when they want to do it, and sometimes you gotta force your opponent into situations that they're uncomfortable, and we haven't been able to do that at all. And so it's we're catching, and we're not attacking, or if we get somebody free, they burn us right where that guy left.
Yeah.
So you have to give them credit for that, because and I think that's probably. I'm not sure what their makeup is, but it looks like there's a bunch of senior-laden guys on the team that you don't see these breakdowns. And, the thing about Decatur on defense, in the defensive backfield, we're playing guys that shouldn't be playing right now.
Oh, yeah.
That are young and are going to be good, but it's just tough for them to compete right now, and they're just missing some things, and when they miss it, we get burned. And Coleman has really, with the exception of their first fumble that was on the inside the 1 yard line, have been doing whatever they want to and taking advantage of all the mistakes Decatur has had, and it results in 28-0. And if you're on the Decatur side of the football, I don't think there's any confidence anywhere that we're going to be able to score at any time.
Yep, I agree.
Well, if we are going to be able to score, it's going to start with our line. We've got to do a better job of controlling the line of scrimmage and creating time and opportunity not only for Zane, but opening up holes for our running attack. Devin had a few good runs down the stretch there in that last drive. Isaiah had a good one to begin with, and then he got that shoestring tackle. But we've got to be multi-dimensional. And I'd like to see us get the ball to Bryce Parker at wideout too.
Well, if you go back to last week, what I know, I don't know nothing, but it seemed to me that we had a running game as long as we went quick to the line of scrimmage, because that's when the hole was there. And when we did that, when we can do that, I was talking with Harris Penley today. He said, "Mr. Scott, why you call me butt crack?" I said, because Isaiah Allen was running up your butt crack, and we were gashing him.
Yeah.
And tonight, some of the times that we hit the hole, Devin Haley had success doing that. Isaiah Allen had a couple of times of doing that. But when we hesitate 1 second or try to go somewhere else, it's over with.
The run plays that have to have a little bit of time to set up, we are not successful at. Right. We are successful running quick downhill runs where you don't have to maintain a block or run to a block.
That's what it seems like.
Hey,
go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, I was just going to say we've done an awful lot of talking positive about our 7th grade football team and middle school in general, but I tell you what, we haven't given enough airtime to our first annual flag football girls team. They're 5-1 this year, and I think they play. I got a text from Quay Lively saying they have 2 games this Tuesday at Ogle Stadium against Grissom and Huntsville. So I don't know if that's where they wrap their season up or not, but they haven't asked us yet to do the announcing of that game. But you guys up for it?
Run that by me again.
I'll tell you this: Brian Bushline is all volunteer. They're coaching, and they've done one heck of a job. And the girls, I don't think they knew what to expect going into the.
Are you talking about us doing a girls' game?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm good.
Girls flag football. They got a doubleheader. They're tough enough to play 2 a night.
That's tough. I can't imagine doing that.
But, you know, these girls didn't know what to expect, but I think they are having a ball. I think the parents probably are as much fun as they are.
All right. Well, it's 4 minutes left in halftime, and Joe, are we going to run some senior spotlights or?
I'll finish the sponsor reel.
Do the sponsor reel.
What do you want, our band?
John, do you want to show the band tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So, run the how much time we got in the sponsor reel?
Maybe a minute or 2.
I bet you can run
You
it
can
while
get it, and when it finishes up.
Yep. All right, so at halftime, the Cullman Bearcats lead the Decatur Red Raiders by a score 28-0. You're watching Red Raider football.
Echoing in the hall. It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Our colors red and black, we fade away. Every step, every day, we're here to stay. In Decatur, high and shout, hooray!
It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Through the storm, the calm now later. Lift your head, stand tall, Red Raider. Decatur pride, always greater. Always greater. It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Through the storm, now and later. Lift your head, stand tall, Red Raider. Decatur pride, always greater, always greater.
Hi, I'm Nick Belofsky with another Senior Spotlight. Right now we've got Dalen Clay, number 27 for the Red Raiders. How you doing, Dalen?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing all right. What position do you play?
Receiver, wide receiver.
All right, got a few questions for you, all right?
Yes,
you
sir.
ready? All right, so at Decatur High School, this is your last year. What do you want to be your lasting legacy? What do you want people to remember about Dalen Clay when your playing days here are over?
I just want people to know, like, that I worked hard at practice, basically.
A hard worker?
Yes, sir.
Got you. All right, so you wake up and it is Friday morning. It's game day. What is the most exciting part of the day? What do you like most about Fridays and on game day?
Really tradition, because, like, it's always been the same since I was a freshman.
Okay.
So, like, all my Fridays always been the same.
All right, now this is an easy question. You ready?
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite snack?
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Blueberry Pop-Tarts.
Blueberry? With the icing on top? Yes, all right. So, all right, what would be your advice for future Red Raiders? The young ones that are in there right now, if you could give them some advice, what would you tell them?
Really try to soak up as much as you can, like while you're an underclassman, really.
The time goes by fast.
Yes, like, and it will only help, like, in the end.
All right, another easy question for you. What chore at home do you hate the most? When you're told to go do whatever, what is it that you roll your eyes at?
Washing dishes.
Washing, and that's not the first time we've heard that. There's been several that have said washing dishes as well. All right, one more question for you, all right? Who has been your biggest supporter through your years at Decatur High School?
Probably my uncle, Coach Watson, and my mom, because they've been on me, like, from the jump.
Well, all right. Number 27, Dalen Clay. Watch for him this season. Thank you, Dalen.
Johnson on trumpet solo. Our next song will be an iconic 80s tune by Toto, Africa. We close our program with music from across the pond from the global sensation Coldplay with Viva La Vida. Here is the Decatur High School Red Raider Marching Band.
the Decatur High School Red Raider Marching Band.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Ogle Stadium. We're halftime of the Cullman Bearcats versus the Decatur Red Raiders, with Coleman leading our Red Raiders by a score of 28-0. It has not been a very conducive half for the Red Raiders, doing many mistakes, turnovers, penalties, free rushers at the quarterback. You name it, the Red Raiders have done it tonight. Has cost them terribly, John.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I caught John off guard there. John. Anyway, the Red Raider Marching Band is finishing up on the field. The Red Raiders have made their way out of the field house, and we're a few minutes away from second half action.
Grant, you got the coach down there somewhere?
I'm looking for him.
Okay.
Here he comes. All right, guys, y'all ready?
Go ahead.
All right, got Coach Ritter down here. Hey, obviously, thought the game started out a botch kick. We could have recovered that, and then they take it down. We get a fumble, and then we take it from our 1 yard line, and we started that drive off well, and then it just stalled, and then before we know it, got punched in the mouth. 3 turnovers later in 6 minutes. It's hard to come back from that. What is the message to the kids?
Go empty your tank. You know, we asked them, why do you play? You know, and the word fun came to I think 2 of them, and you know, because they love football, and the 2 that answered, number 7 and number 21, they do love football, and they play it the right way. You know, we told them to go empty their tank for each other. You know, if you're not mentally, physically, and emotionally drained after playing 4 quarters of football, you're not playing it the right way.
Hard.
Well, something comes to my mind is just personal accountability, and for these seniors, this is the last time they're going to go out and play at Ogle Stadium, and so they got to put it on the line, guys. And one good thing about this second half is we get the ball coming out, and yeah, it's a big. Something big to overcome, but is it impossible? No. I mean, they got to believe in themselves, but that senior class is going to be what takes us there, right?
Yeah, you know, and you know, I'm not sure they know how to lead, and that's not a knock on them. They've had 3 coaches in 3 years, you know, and you know how much leadership characteristics have been poured into these kids. You know, that's the frustrating piece. Is I see a guy like Zane Pointer, who is, man, that joker empties his tank. You know, and we got to find a way to bottle up what he does and pour it on everybody else.
Well, we talked about this class. It may not show up in the wins and loss columns, but they're forever going to be able to say they were the team that started it with the Coach Ritter era, and that's something they'll always come back to. And let's go pour it out there. Let's go coach them up. I know you will. Let's hopefully some things will go our way in the second half, and we'll have something to celebrate at the end of it.
Yeah, got to keep fighting.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach nailed it on the head. You know, if you are,
you gotta have some.
If you're not,
let me see how I can say it. You need to have some round, spherical things.
You gotta have some guts. That's rhymes, I guess you could say, but.
Yeah, it rhymes.
You can't.
It rhymes. You can't. I'm just saying, one of the reasons why I brought up about the dude that was dancing and saying, "Look at the scoreboard."
You know,
you know, it's just hard to take. It's just hard to take that. It's just hard to take that. You know, you can be nice, but you can be mean at the same time. Just don't take that. Just don't take that.
Well, you should respect your opponents, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of not respecting your opponents.
No, I'd go out there and knock the holy crap out of them is what I'd do.
You know, I can remember my last game at Ogle Stadium, and I knew it was the kickoff and kickoff return or something. I picked out a guy on the kickoff.
Here, truth time.
And I knocked the whatever out of him, you know, and I cried my eyes out.
You knocked the urine out of him.
The piss and vinegar. But man, I'm telling you, that's what we've got to have. You
got to have some self-pride. You got to have some self-pride, man. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it.
Ellerby for the Bearcats kicks
Starts
off.
right now.
He almost called fair catch.
Brought in at the 15, past the 25.
He never went down.
Devin Haley still burning those feet. Tried to make it out to the 20, but the play is blown dead. It will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders with the ball spot somewhere around the 27-yard line.
You know, the thing about this, too, is to make this work, the only way this thing works is that everybody contributes, everybody. And it starts with the snap, starts with the offensive line, the wide receivers doing what they're supposed to do, Zane making good decisions. Everything's got to work. We're not good enough to where we're going to be successful when everything doesn't work.
That's right. Zane takes the snap. Number 11 for the Cullman Bearcats, Mac Dumas, comes screaming off offensive left, meets the Red Raider in the backfield. Be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so that was the offensive line's fault right there. We didn't get any blocks on that interior front, and we got to get better. Got to get better.
Second down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Zane zips a pass out to the left. Catch is made out there by Quaylen Hampton. Pickup of about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up third down.
Oh, well, that's going to be more like 5. So third down and manageable.
But everybody's got a block on this play. In order to have a chance, got a block.
And here they come. They're coming off the edge.
Zane makes the pitch out here. Good pickup, first down yardage as we cross the 40. Isaiah Allen took the pitch from Zane Pointer, brought it all the way out to the 41-yard line. It will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
I like to see these two running backs in the backfield. I really like the way Isaiah Allen runs the ball.
It reminds me of Willie Pointer and Antonio Lane back in the 90s.
Back in olden times.
He wasn't down. He was called down.
And we got to be real careful. That's a long throw out in the flat, and there's plenty of time for a Bearcat to recover and take that thing. Now let's fake it.
Did y'all ever figure out what a Bearcat is?
Yeah, I got a picture of one up here. I'll show it to you after the game. It's a real thing. They live in Asia. They don't live in Coleman County. Look at their ends, though. Look how they're just going hard. They're just king on the running back every time. Zane faked the handoff that time, and he took a lick there around the 46-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 5 for the Red Raiders. Their defensive ends are not getting in a stance. They're a standing 2. And they are just charging as hard as they can into the Decatur backfield. Zane rolls out here to the right, and it was a nice pass deflection by number 32 for Coleman, and number 33 for Coleman, Ben Conway, trying to hit Bryce Parker out here in the flat.
It had a first down, too.
Would have had a first down.
Let's go on 2. A punt on 2.
Bryson Taylor in punt formation. Back deep for Coleman, number 17, Asher Gray.
Bryson's kick is away. It's going to come down around the 29-yard line. Roll out of bounds.
He kicked it out of bounds, and I think it went out of bounds when it hit the ground initially, because that thing had some roll on it.
Looks like they're going to spot it down at the 24-yard line. It will be first down for the Cullman Bearcats at their own 24-yard line. Preston
I think
Gay.
we're confused.
Back at quarterback, number 26, Prologo, is his running back. Gay makes his handoff. Prologo goes to his right, looking to try to hit that edge again. Picks up 4 or 5 yards on first down.
Number 26, the ball carrier, ran right in, run out of bounds by number 0.
We could just toughen up our edges a little bit and do what they do. You were talking about their defensive ends, how they're up the field, but they contain us still getting up the field, keeping that outside arm free. We just haven't been able to do that, especially on the short side of the field.
Coleman, 3 receivers near side. Gay is going to send Prologo out in motion, looking to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep.
It's going to be a hold.
Yeah, I'm
There's no
shocked.
hold.
Shocked that they didn't call a penalty there. Trey Greenwell hooked an arm on number 2, Hudson Wilhite, I'm sorry. But we'll take it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Cullman Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a homer no call right there.
But you know what they say, John, if you don't get called for it, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. That's right.
3rd down and 5 for the Cullman Bearcats.
The ump calls a strike. It's a what?
It's a strike.
It's a strike.
Not necessarily anymore. The computers are taking over.
The pass was complete out on the offensive right side. Coleman picks up a 1st down on the play.
See, one of the few 3rd downs we've had tonight, and just allow him to get out in the flat, and he makes a nice throw, nice catch, 1st down, and we can't get off the field.
Just playing soft, playing off of him, and he goes and makes that stop and hits him, and it's a 1st down yardage. Gay looking to throw the ball deep again. Has his receiver out there, and they keep trying to hit that pass down deep on Trey. And once again, Trey was able to, he was beat by a couple of steps, but with Trey's speed, he was able to catch back up and didn't really look for the ball, but he was able to knock the ball away.
Looks like number 2's kind of gimpy going off the field.
I think he fell on the shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah, I saw that.
May have a little stinger.
Good.
That's number 2.
Good. Maybe it's his non-throwing shoulder, though.
I hope his parents aren't watching. Here we go.
Hopefully he's not a left-handed pitcher.
All right. Coleman, Gay, looking to throw a ball out here. Another one of those little tunnel screens they run effectively. Makes their way up to the 40-yard line where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. 4.5 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I give credit where credit's due.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Preston Gay is a nice little quarterback. I mean, he draws the defense in and dumps it off. It does exactly what he's supposed to do, and just a really nice little quarterback.
He's not big.
He's
He's not flashy. But he does the job effectively. He does a very good job. Once again, looking to throw quickly out into the right flat. Connection is made out there, and the tackle was not.
Down.
And because we didn't make the tackle out there, it will be a 1st down for the Cullman Bearcats.
Well, you're giving their quarterback a lot of credit, but you got to give, it starts with the line of scrimmage, and they're the ones giving him a lot of time to let plays develop. And then he finds the open man and gets it to him.
Oh, you're exactly right. Their offensive line, they don't have a whole lot of massive folks down there. Let's see here, 61 for them. Miles Smith, 6 foot, 225. He's a senior. We'll run through there in just a second. They don't have guys that are just massive. Gay hands off to Lofton. Off the right side, running hard. 1st down yardage as he crosses the 40-yard line. The biggest guy they got down there is number 77, Wyatt Tiekling. He's a 6 foot, 306 pounder, and he's a sophomore, and he's the biggest one they've got down there.
Well, it's just like that running back right there. He hit the hole as hard as he could hit it. And he had guys that he just ran right through, defensive tacklers, because they were arm tackling.
And that is how you play this game. You play it hard and fast. You don't tippy-toe. And We tippy-toe. All right. Gay hands off to number 26, and there's another great example. Pro Logo, he takes that ball, and he runs. And when he runs hard. And he picks up another Bearcat first down inside the 30-yard line of the Red Raiders. Number 2, Hudson Wilhite. That would be Preston Gay's favorite target, is lined up out here to the left. Now he's going to make his way in closer to the line. Gay takes the snap, fakes the pitch, basically takes the ball up the middle, picks up probably another 5 to 6 yards off the fake option. On the keeper, basically, quarterback keeper up the middle.
They can do just about anything they want to do. They want to run it, they get a first down. They want to pass it, they got wide open receivers, and that's on us. I mean, defensive line needs to stiffen up, wrap up, find the ball carrier. We're just getting pushed around.
Somebody moved. Was it a white shirt or red shirt?
I think it was going to be on Coleman. Yeah, false start.
Few mistakes that Coleman has made tonight. A false start against the Cullman Bearcats will back them up.
The thing is that their mistakes have not come back to hurt them. I mean, they've been able to overcome whatever mistakes that they have been able to make, which is a testament to what kind of squad that is.
Gay takes the snap. He's going to keep it, come over here to the left side, inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15, to the 5-yard line, pushed out of bounds, and it will be first down and goal to go for the Cullman Bearcats inside the 5-yard line of the Red Raiders.
We've got to do a better job on defense of taking angles. I mean, we just let the guy.
You mean taking proper angles?
Taking proper angles, yes. There's no way it should have been 10 yards. Had enough pursuit on that to stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Play clock is under 5 seconds for the Bearcats. Pitch out here to Lofton.
Touchdown.
And untouched into the end zone.
Number 6 around left end into the end zone for the Bearcat touchdown.
That's just.
Well, it looked like they had one block out on the edge, and that's all it took. And I don't know whether anybody else was blocking or not, but had that little crease, and we were never able to fill the crease.
Ellerby's extra point attempt is good. And with 4 minutes basically remaining in your third quarter, Coleman leads Decatur by 35-0. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, they're missing somebody. They're calling them out.
Man, we just look like we're just going through the motions.
Don't want to be here.
And it's been that way from the first snap, it almost seems like.
Don't want to be here.
And don't get us wrong. I mean, we want the best for our Red Raiders, and we want to be encouraging. But sometimes to be encouraging, you gotta act like you're going to be encouraged, or take some encouragement, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, and the coaches can't want it for the kids. I mean, the kids have got to want it, but there is a leadership opportunity for somebody to step up, because that's ultimately what it's going to take.
Ellerby's kick is going to come down around the 10-yard line, where it's brought in by Dante Ross. Quaylen Hampton is going to come around here to the 25, up to the 30, and dragged out of bounds.
A little bit of a late hit over here. I don't see a flag.
It will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Brent, I'm going to go ahead and do what we said we needed to do. I'm going to say hey to our old buddy Cage. Cage is over in Kenya doing the Lord's work.
Cage Davidson?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's watching, and we're thinking about you, Cage. We appreciate what you're doing, and we wish you the best. We miss you, buddy. Zane takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it out to the left flat. It's going to pick up a couple of yards there for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, I saw a picture of Cage on a mountain in Kenya overlooking a community, and man, it looks like he's having a ball, and though he's having a life-changing experience. Hopefully, he's helping change other people's lives too.
I hope I get to do something like that someday. I'd love to be able to do that. Zane, we had movement, but I think they're going to call it. Yeah. Quaylen over here jumped, and the official over here on this side saw it's going to be a false start against the Red Raiders.
I tell you, we've been talking about hitting the holes, and that was probably one of the best runs of the night. Devin Haley with a burst of speed through the line, but all for naught.
Zane is going to send Trey in motion, looking to throw the balls, wanting to throw the ball deep down here to Quaylen. Quaylen once again makes a great catch. Number 37 for the Bearcats, William Collicott. Can't believe that he made the catch, but it was nonetheless a great play once again by Quaylen Hampton for a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic. First down.
Hey, this number 0 is, tell you what, he's...
Yeah, he runs his mouth, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson Stallings down here.
He's a little skinny boy, too.
He likes to point to the scoreboard. I noticed that. All right, Zane's going to step up into the pocket, and he's going to be brought down by the Cullman Bearcats. It's going to be a loss of about 3 for Coleman. Or for Decatur. It's going to bring up second down and 13 for the Red Raiders there.
It's just hard when Zane catches the ball and he's got people all around him. And we're just not being able to slow him down a little bit of line of scrimmage. Just slow him down. Get in front of him. Move your feet.
Second down and 13 for the Red Raiders. Zane fakes the handoff to Devin. Quick pitch out here to Bryson. Bryson makes the catch at about the 37. Motors to the about the 31-yard line. Gets all the lost yardage back, and it's going to bring up about third down and 6 for the Red Raiders. Got 2 downs to get a first down. Pick up 4 here and 3 on the next one, and it will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Red Raiders. Haley standing to the right, fakes the handoff. Zane steps up into the pocket, and he's going to throw this one out of bounds. He airmailed that one to Quaylen. It's going to bring up fourth down and 7 for the Red Raiders.
I think he had a little room to roam there, and he decided to throw it, but that was well out of bounds.
Zane under heavy pressure once again, steps up into the pocket, throws the ball, and it's going to be
picked off.
Intercepted by number 20 for the Bearcats, Cameron Myers. It'll be first down for the Bearcats at their own 19-yard line. It's hard to throw a ball when you're running for your life. And poor Zane, he's been on the run all night tonight.
Yeah, he's not been able to stand back in the pocket. I would think that, we talked about Preston Gay. I imagine if he were on the Decatur side, he would have a little bit more difficulty because he's really not having to deal with a lot of rush, especially, Zane Pointer, as soon as he gets the ball, he's
on.
Right.
They're on him. New quarterback in, number 19. Coleman still throwing the ball around like as if they're losing the ball game. Number 19 for Coleman, their quarterback Landon Pitts, a 5'10", 145-pound sophomore. Throwing the ball deep on the Red Raiders, incomplete. Pitts with Lofton standing to his right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws the tunnel screen once again. And
that's incomplete.
And that one falls to the ground. How many times have they run that tonight? Is that the fourth time they've run that?
Well, I'd run every play until we stopped it.
We hadn't come close.
No, we didn't even come close.
If he would have hit him in the chest, he would be hitting his head on the goalpost right now. We hadn't stopped it yet.
No, we didn't even come close.
Third down and 10 for the Bearcats. Pitts takes the snap, fakes the handoff on his motion man under pressure, and this ball is going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down for Cullman Bearcats.
That's what it takes, putting pressure on the quarterback. Casey Justice did a good job that time.
Absolutely. It is hard to throw a ball when you're being chased. And we just put a little bit of pressure on him that time, and look what happened.
I think this is their first time to punt.
Oh, it is the first time. I think that might have been their first fourth down.
So could Trey take it to the house right here? He can. To answer that, yes, he definitely can.
He can.
Will he?
Will he get some folks to block for him? And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, or are they going to call a timeout?
All right, so with timeout, let's hit some of these guys.
Oh, where's my paper? Did that hurt you, Lincoln? You okay?
So where do we leave off, Doctor? How about was it
the fluid engineering?
Fluid engineering, industrial and ventilation design and supply company, many areas of expertise. That's fluid engineering.
And a heck of a saltwater fisherman. United Community Bank, ranked #1 by J.D. Powers for customer satisfaction and customer trust retail banking. Our friend Stuart Tubb.
Oh, my bad. Early Services Mechanical Contracting Company, dating back to 1954.
Evans and Harris PC Professional Accounting and Services, commercial, personal, whatever you need. Evans and Harris is your professional.
Gold Rush Tax and Accounting, Joelle and Greenwell, unique low-pressure approach for personal and professional services. Joelle, big shout-out for her for the ladies, the mothers of the senior players. She does a lot with that, so thank you, Joelle.
All right, so the Bearcats in for their punt. Kick is away, low spinning kick, going to bounce and go over Trey's head. Touched, he's got to pick it up all the way back to the 30-yard line. Trey probably would have been best served just to let that one go, but I understand he's trying to make something happen for his team, and that's a tough break right there.
No, it's just normal. That's just the way it's playing tonight, and it's another opportunity for the offense to come out and do something.
I'm going to stay down here on the south side of the field because I think they're coming my way.
Zhang makes the handoff. Isaiah Allen down the right sideline, knocked out of bounds. And William, who is that? Number 75 for Decatur, Harris Henley, getting into a little shoving match with some of those Bearcats.
That's a little scrappy. That's what we need.
Oh, I got no problem with that. At least he's got some fight in him. I hear you, Harris Henley. A pickup of about 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Red Raiders. Decatur going to bunch right, drop snap. Zane throwing off of his back shoulder, and we got away with a little bit of a shove right there, didn't we? Anyway, that ball falls to the ground for Quaylen, bringing up 3rd down and 2 for the Red Raiders with 11 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Do we ever run like a post anymore? No.
There's a flag on the sideline.
Zane handoff to Isaiah Allen. Enough for the 1st down, but there is a penalty on the play.
There is a foul on the play.
A procedural penalty against the Red Raiders will back it up. Take away the 1st down.
Well, that's a quarter, though.
Yep. So you want to do some more sponsors?
Yeah, let's see. Decatur Utilities, longtime sponsor and supplier of Decatur since 1939.
Dr. Lou Sample and Lauren Newton, making your smiles better since 1999.
D2 Sports, specializing in screen printing, embroidery, and team sports. Home of your D-High gear.
B&B Roofing, residential, commercial roofing, repairs since 1967. That's Michael Burnett at B&B Roofing.
Prodigy Mitigation, we stop water damage in its tracks.
Stovall Marks, commercial personal insurance since 1972. Proud sponsor of Decatur High Athletics. We're about to have an untimed down right here. We're going to have an extension of the 3rd quarter.
How is that? I mean,
play.
I thought.
I don't know. I guess
it's on a defensive penalty where you do that.
I think what they're saying was that this was a dead ball foul, and so they're just going to run an untimed down.
A dead ball foul?
I know. It makes no sense. Oh, now wait a minute. They're running the clock, so we are in the 4th quarter.
So why didn't they change field?
Why didn't they change ends?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my gosh.
Decatur 0.
So that was an untimed down. It was a dead ball foul. The play should have never started. It should have been blown dead.
Well, how about this? J&M Signs, serving North Alabama since 1953, specializing in quality signage and graphics communication. Thanks, Carlton McMasters and J&M Signs.
Point Mallard Nutrition, nutritional teas, protein supplements, healthier snacks that put a smile on your face.
Impact Sales and Services, one-source supplier for all facility and production requirements for MRO and safety supplies.
And another big shout out to Big Bob Gibson's and Andrew Lilly for feeding the broadcast team.
Yeah, it looks like we've been fed.
Have you come out of your comatosis?
No, I'm just.
What about the?
I'm up here drinking a Mellow Yellow Zero from Coca-Cola.
All right.
I see you looking up here. You want me to wave my lightsaber at you?
I do.
Look here. There you go. Joe Botto.
I should have brought mine.
There we go.
I should have brought mine.
There we go. We've got Tim McCullum and Joe Botto.
To be fourth and 6 for the Red Raiders.
Unfortunately, we can't get any of that on camera, but
11, Bryson
you got to
Taylor.
do something when it's 35-0. Decatur's Bryson Taylor in and gets off a good driving kick all the way down to the 33-yard line, where the return man for Coleman was immediately met by Decatur's number 88,
Michael Matthews.
And
Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy Matthews, and was able to break it.
Roddy Matthews. Sorry
and
about
was
that.
able to break the tackle.
Thank you, JT.
Why they
Pick up
got
a couple
Michael
more.
in this? Is it Michael Brody? Brody Michael?
You've got an old roster.
I'm just old.
Here,
I'm just old.
here's your new roster.
I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
It's too late.
Hey, what do you think about the Auburn Tigers tomorrow? Their chances in Missouri.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
I don't
Are you
care.
not
I
gonna
really
watch
don't
it?
care. I'm not going to watch nothing.
Huh?
If I watch anything, I watch baseball.
The line has gone from 6.5. I
I'm
think it's
watching
down to
baseball.
3.5 now.
I'm just watching
I
baseball.
don't even watch
care
baseball
nothing about
anymore.
it. I'm beat down. I'm just beat down.
Oh, barge people.
Barge party Tuesday night, right?
That is correct.
October 22nd.
If you are a barge party participant and you know who you are, and you haven't gotten in contact with John Sturgis, shame on you.
And if you want to know more about the barge party and interested in becoming a barge party participant, reach out to me. I'll get you the details.
What are we doing?
I have no idea.
We doing the let's play nice?
The mess up on the penalty down here at the end of the quarter just kind of sent me over the edge. I'm just kind of over here looking at the hospital. All right. What's up?
Is this another new quarterback?
They may have a string on them. I don't know. Quarterback number 3 for Coleman saying, hey, send me the ball. Send me the ball. There he goes. Nope, this is the same quarterback, number 19 for them. Throws out here to number 17. And it's going to be another pickup of 6 yards, bringing up second down.
Here, brought down on number 24, Damian Sykes, 18, Jaden Davenport, and number 15, Casey Justice.
Hey, look, the Coleman band is waving their.
It'll be 2nd and 3.
They're not as cool as the Coca-Cola Red swords.
Pitts hands off.
I'll be dang, we
Who
had somebody
hit
hit him.
A Decatur Red Raider. That had to be a Davenport.
Yeah, Jaden Davenport, I
Jaden
think.
Davenport put it up.
I will say,
There you go.
Jaden Davenport, throughout the years, if anybody's had a really nice hit on somebody, he's usually the one that gets up off of them. So,
I got a funny story about the Davenports. I'll say after this play. I'll tell you after this play. Love the Davenport boys. They're good boys. Pitts takes the snap, rolls out to his left. Throws a accurate pass, first down yardage for the Cullman Bearcats. Pickup of about 8 on the play. It will bring up another first down for Coleman. The Davenports, when they were in middle school, they were playing defensive ends for us, and we were playing against somebody that ran the option. I forgot who. And we were teaching them that they were responsible for the quarterback, and every time the quarterback came out and was optioning, we told them, you are to hit him, and you're to hit him hard every time. And the brothers came back and they said, we can't do that. Our dad told us that that's a penalty. And we was like, that is not a penalty. You can hit that quarterback when he runs that ball out there. And he finally believed us, and he had a pretty good game. Pitts throws the ball out here. And, hey, guess what play that was, John?
Yeah.
Completion number 2 picks up 18
That little tunnel
yards.
screen once again, all the way out past the 50-yard line into the Red Raider territory, up close to the 45-yard line. Oh, look, what's going on? There's a penalty. Back them up. But the Davenport boys thought that if they hit the quarterback, they were going to get a penalty. And they was like, we're not going to hit the quarterback. We had to convince them that it's not a penalty. It's okay to do that.
That's not good.
What's wrong, Brent? I think Brent has gone, his mic has gone out on us. Let's see how quick Brent can swap his batteries. Pitts takes the handoff, gives it to Lofton. Lofton comes over here to this right edge. He turns that right edge. He's across the 40. I see a penalty flag again. Across the 45, up close to the 50-yard line. But
We got another one.
we got flags laying everywhere. Cullman Bearcats are already backing up.
Hello.
Hey, there's
I'm back.
Brent Collins.
I got batteries.
God bless you.
I hope you don't come down with that ragweed stuff I had. Is that what I had?
You had ragweed, yes. Same thing that I have, yeah. And lots of our listeners out there. Well, let's see what this is going to be.
Multiple flags.
Holding. Bearcats. Personal foul, face mask. Red Raiders. Dead ball. Personal foul. Coleman.
Dead ball.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Decatur.
So all that is, we'll just redo it again.
Do it again.
Missed all that.
Now, I don't know. Maybe I missed things, but he's got 2 flags.
Yeah, lots of officials do carry 2 flags.
Okay.
Dad had 2 flags. And both of them had beans in them.
And then got left in a hot car and they sprouted.
They did. They got wet one night at a wet ball game. Man, did those things stink. Pitts. Turns around, hands off. Here we go, around this right end again. And it's going to be enough for another first down.
Around right end, brought down by number 0, Caden Oliver, number 11, Trufa. Play picks up enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Bearcats from their own 49-yard line.
Somebody, please.
Number 6 off left guard into the end zone for the Coleman touchdown.
He put a stiff arm like Derrick Henry would on that play, the quarterback, and just we fell to the wayside.
It's almost like we've never played defense before. I mean,
Ellerby is going to have a new leg applied to him.
15 remaining. Coleman 42, Decatur 0.
I just don't. I refuse to believe that they're 42-0 better than us, but I guess they are. I don't know if those guys down there in red. It might be that they think it. Any signs of life down there, Brent?
No, not much. I hate to say it, but the guys are coming off.
You think they're going? We're looking up there going. We can't let them score half 100 on us.
I think there's a few.
Devin Haley makes the catch at his 15, out across the 20, makes it to the 30, makes a couple of Bearcats miss, tackled around the 33-yard line. It will be first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders there.
And we're kind of playing that Ogle defense. I mean, we're just letting them through. And you know, it's like Coleman's just, hey, if you're going to give it to us, we're going to take it. All right, offense, let's see if we can't go out and make a block and catch a pass, make a run, get some first downs.
Zane takes the snap. Devin looking to put his foot in the dirt and run upfield. He's able to pick up maybe half a yard on the play. It's going to bring up second down and long for the Red Raiders.
We playing the Green Bay Packers? Is that what we playing?
We're definitely playing their second string right now.
Stretch play out to the right. Devin is able to outrun a couple of Bearcats, but breakdown and blocking once again allows some of the Bearcats to penetrate through, and once again Devin gets tackled for no gain on the play. Zane just flips the ball out here to Devin. Devin is able to keep his footing up across the 40 up to the 50. It's going to be brought down. Oh, just a step away for Devin as he breaks the ball inside the Bearcats' 40-yard line. Good pickup for the Red Raiders there.
Coleman 37-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
But I hate to say it, Devin just about did all that by himself. Good hard running by Devin.
Looked like when he got into the open, though, he kind of waited on the guy to come tackle him.
Did he? Oh, did he? Do you think so?
Looked like it.
Isaiah up the middle.
So there we go. I mean,
running for good yardage up to the 25-yard line.
Hit the hole.
Number 6, Isaiah Allen.
Downhill running.
Play picks up 12 yards.
But, John, we're against their second team. We should be. I mean, right now, that scrimmage, we should be knocking them 5 yards backwards. Something was weird about that play, but there you go. Isaiah Allen burst up the middle for the Decatur touchdown.
For the state, Representative Parker Moore, touchdown. Decatur.
Representative Parker Moore, touchdown for the Decatur Red Raiders.
The thing I like about Isaiah Allen when he's running north and south is that he's picking them up and putting them down, and he's not looking. He's looking to get to run away from people. And you know, his head's up. He's looking around.
He's a point A to point B type of guy.
And I think he's going to be. What is he? Is he a junior?
No, he's sophomore.
Sophomore?
Extra point is up and
he
good.
and Devin are both sophomores. And you know what I like to see about on the sidelines, Devin was they both play running back. He was the first one to congratulate Isaiah.
Number 47, Emmanuel Rosales. Your score with 5:14 remaining. Coleman 42, Decatur 7.
Emmanuel Rosales going to tee the ball up at his own 40-yard line. For the second time tonight, the Bearcats kickoff return team will make their way out onto the field. Back deep for the Bearcats will be number 7, J.C. Patterson. No, number 30. Number 10 is over here near, or 0 is near side, Jackson Stallings. I can't see who that far number is. Is it a 17? I believe it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes the catch for the Bearcats.
That boy, Carrington Bell, number 22. He came in there with authority.
Brought the ball out past the 30-yard line. Would be first down for the Bearcats. Join us next week as the Red Raiders will be hopping on the cheese and riding north off the river to meet our old foe, the Athens Golden Eagles. Many heated ball games in that rivalry.
Heated. That's what we need. We need some heat.
Wow.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a foul on the play.
Probably going to be a holding on Athens.
Really? Athens?
I'm sorry, Coleman. You got me looking forward.
No, it's against the Raiders.
Oh, me.
What is it? What was it?
You had me.
It was all I have. It's a penalty against Decatur.
Probably a face mask.
Face mask against the Red Raiders. Move the ball up another 5 yards. It will be first down and 10 for the Bearcats at the Decatur 50-yard line. Did we get it?
I think we did.
Hey, there we go.
Levi Jeffers, the senior on
and
senior
that
night.
is a fight-building turnover for the Decatur Red Raiders. Let's go ahead and do the other one, too, so that Mr. Jackson won't get upset. A Keith Jackson turnover for Jackson Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Well, we've had enough turnovers tonight to give everybody a shot at it.
Yeah, but
4 to 2.
Unfortunately, only say it, though. It's
but that's our second turnover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's their fourth string in there, too.
You are correct. You're correct.
I thought you were doing better, John.
What?
I thought you were doing better.
What do you mean?
With your optimism.
42-7, 4:16 left.
Yeah, I got you.
We got our first string in there, and it's their fourth string. So, yeah, I mean, we ought to.
There's a flag on the play.
Where is it?
On our sideline.
Holding.
Gonna be a hold on
them.
defense.
Face mask. It's a face mask
No,
against them.
he just said a hold. But
See what he calls right
I
here.
don't know what it is.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Face mask.
Against the Bearcats.
Personal foul, face mask against Coleman. 15 yards from the end of the run.
Ben Roberts is in the game. He's an 8th grader, and Owen Murphy, a 10th grader, in the game.
.350 remaining in the fourth quarter. Devin running hard up the middle. Makes it inside the 25-yard line where it will be second down.
7 yards, brings up second down and 3.
They're singing about tequila down here, guys.
Who's playing that? Our band?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a way to run behind them pads, Devin Haley. May not have been a huge pickup, but it was a pickup nonetheless. Close to the 20-yard line. It will bring up third down for the Red Raiders. If the Red Raiders make it into the red zone, it will be a Just Wing It red zone, a Riverbank and Trust red zone, a Patrick Johnson State Farm red zone appearance. And it is a red zone appearance as we drive the ball, Isaiah Allen, all the way down to the 5-yard line. A Decatur Orthopedic Clinic. First down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
It's just like you talk about, John. He hits that hole and gets north and south, and, man, he turns on those burners. Isaiah Allen, good run.
Hand off to Devin. Devin's going to the right side, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards, maybe down around the 3-yard line, where it's going to bring up second down and goal to go for the Red Raiders.
2-yard line.
Official timeout. Dante Ross is coming over a little gimpy.
Brady's trying to make his way off too, and they're like, nope, you got to stay in there, son. Zane, second down from the 3-yard line.
Oh, come on, guys.
Wow.
False start against the Red Raiders.
False start against the Red Raiders will back them up another 5 yards. That will back them out of the inside the 5, and it's back out to the 7-yard line. Still second down, though. Devin takes the snap, gets the penalty yardage
He got
back.
in.
Close. Touchdown. Representative Parker Moore, touchdown for the Red Raiders.
And likewise on that play, the first one to congratulate Devin on his touchdown was Isaiah Allen. That's going to be a duo for years to come at Decatur.
Amen. Someday the seed will turn. Snap is down, and Emmanuel's kick is away, and it is good. Your score with 1:35 remaining in the ball game. And Coleman leads Decatur by a score of 42-14.
What about an onside kick right here, guys?
He is good. Your score with 1:35 remaining. Coleman 42.
So is Rosales actually a 9th grader?
No, I think he's a 10th grader.
I think he's a 10th grader.
Does roster call him a 9th grader?
Yep.
He's a 10th grader.
I do think it's kind of weird that he sets back 10 yards from the ball, but really he doesn't start sprinting until he's about 3 yards from the ball. So watch this. Actually, yeah, here he goes. Actually, he's 11 yards from the ball.
Ooh, whatever you got to do, buddy.
Watch this. Slow down. Got a little hitch.
Kick is down to the 25, brought in there by number 8 for the Bearcats. Cooper Ogstad brought up to about the 40-yard line, where the Bearcats will scrimmage from there.
The Red Raiders are on the road next week at Athens to finish up the regular season. Thank you to all sponsors this year who have supported our boys and the Decatur High School Athletic Booster Team.
Bearcats in victory formation, take a knee. And that'll do it.
No, they got to do it again a couple of times.
Well, yeah, but I mean, probably we're not going to call a timeout. We're going to let them run it out. Make your way to the 50-yard line.
If there was one thing I could change, this is what I'd change.
What?
This line up in a line and go across. I don't know where. That came from soccer, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I don't remember doing that when we were in school.
You just do it. Just come across.
And talk to who you want to talk to?
Yeah. Now they can line up and go.
Hats off to the Cullman Bearcats. They came in here tonight and they did exactly what they had to do against that Decatur Red Raider team. Coleman beats Decatur by a final score of 42-14. Brent's making his way out, and I got a funny feeling that I don't think Coach Ritter's going to have too much positive to say tonight.
Well, we made them look good tonight.
Oh, we made them look like
Coleman.
All right, I got Coach here. Not the outcome we're looking for. We did have a little positive taken out of that fourth quarter with Isaiah and Devin getting in the end zone.
Yeah, I thought we had, the guys that we know will competed, and unfortunately we just don't have enough that compete like those 7 or 8, maybe 9 or 10. But we're going to get there, and, proud of those guys that are competing, proud of those guys that are emptying their tank, because there's a lot of these guys that are getting after it. And, the good thing is most of them are back. The sad thing is I wish that we could have 4 or 5 of those seniors, maybe all the seniors back. And, under our program, maybe we could change some outlooks, change something. I don't know.
Well, Zane, and you talked a lot about him emptying his tank, but, he kept all night going that back shoulder to Quaylen Hampton on the side. I mean, they connected 2 or 3 times. Really nice balls and really nice catches. So, he's one that didn't give up.
No, he's a competitor. He's a winner. I go to war with guys like Zane Pointer every day of the week. Man, that dude, he empties his tank every time we do something, whether it's practice, whether it's the weight room. He's what you want out of a senior leader, and, love that dude.
Well, we go up to Athens to finish a year, and you know, it's one more game. Obviously, we're not going to have playoff implications now because of the loss tonight. But, you know, that's always been a big rivalry game. We always used to play that first game of the year. A lot of tradition there. But how do you get these guys coming back off this win, getting ready for their last game of the season?
Well, this Friday's a great example of everything that we preach. If you let the scoreboard, if you let the situation, if you let how you feel the day of the week, if you let anything affect the way you compete, you know, you're a victim. You're not a winner. And go out and let's be winners. You know, and we're going to find 22 winners to put on the field, and it may be the same 22 we've had. It may be different folks. I don't know. Kind of depends on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well, and that makes me think of November 9th? Is that when the offseason starts? November 4th. November 4th. We're not looking forward to that, but we are. But for the kids that are coming back,
I am looking forward to it because we get to put our stamp on the program. You know, and I hate it for those seniors because, man, I wish that we could redshirt every one of them and they got to come back and be a part of our off season and be a part of how we do things from November, from the day the season ends until, you know, May or June, July. You know, but you said it earlier. They're part of this foundation, and, you know, we told them from day one, you know, when we're playing at Brighton, Denny, Auburn, you know, Birmingham, wherever the state championship is, when we make it, those guys are going to be on the sideline with us because they were a key cog in getting this thing started by the way that they played.
That's right, and you talk about another senior, Trey Greenwell. I mean, he didn't come off the field tonight until the fourth quarter when the game was out of hand, but, I mean, the conditioning he's got to have to be able to do that and play at a high level. I mean, you got to hats off to him.
Yeah, you know, and I thought, you know, I guess I kind of spoke too soon. I didn't think anybody that we had out there that we were counting on tanked it. You know, I think that there has to be a new standard of how we do things here, and, you know, and we're going to set that standard, you know, from November to May, and you know, but those guys that we're putting on the field, Jaden Davenport, Trey Greenwell, you know, Little Twin, I mean, all those guys, you know, I thought they all played hard, you know, and, you know, maybe we're a victim of circumstance. 3 head coaches in 3 years, and, you know, there's a trust factor there that, I mean, I've only been here since February.
Yeah.
You know, how much do they really trust us? Yeah, and what we're telling them, and that's completely understandable. But, you know, I'm proud of the way those guys are handling themselves. You know, we had a chance to kind of show our tail out here with playing Coleman, but we didn't. You know, we kept our composure for the most part. You know, we tried to get them back the next play, which is what you're supposed to do.
Well, there's a lot of people I talk to in the community. They're so excited to have you in this program, being committed to this program, come to Decatur, bring it back to his glory days. And you know, tonight's, you know, not on the scoreboard, it doesn't show it, but we're on the way. And you keep that coaching staff intact and go love on those boys, and we'll be back to you next week. Lincoln's getting beat up over there, isn't he?
Absolutely, man. I'm excited to be here. I think we've got a bright future, and, you know, at 2-7, you know, even at 2-6 this week, you know, our guys are coming out and they're working and they're being coachable still. And, you know, that's what you want to see. You know, I'm curious to see how we react next Monday. And, you know, I think we've got enough winners on our team that we're going to handle things the right way, and we're going to end on a high note. Now, is that a win? I don't know. Is it, you know, but here again, we don't talk about wins and losses. We talk about, you know, how do we handle ourselves? How do we handle our business? And next week will be a great test for that.
Well, and you can't want it for them. They got to want it, and so it's coming from within. I know you're going to be digging into that, getting that out of their inner self next week. So
absolutely, every day.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brent. Run up here, Brent. Well, you want me to start? He's being very nice.
Who?
Coach.
Yes, he is.
He's being very nice. And there are some winners. There are some folks out there that are playing very hard. But unfortunately, they can't make up for those that are not. And it's like what he said at halftime. And we've talked about this before. Some of them need to really evaluate, you know, why are you out here?
Well, let me say this. And I think if you've ever played before, it's hard for ninth graders to compete.
Mm-hmm.
And we're having to play a slew of ninth graders
And a slew of 10th graders. And so, I'm not saying that these. I don't know what the ages of our opponents are, but it's just difficult when you're in a position to do that. And you think about the teams in the past that have been really competitive and done some good stuff. It's we weren't playing underclassmen like that, and so I think that could bode well for us in the future, because you're going to have some experienced guys coming back. By the time they're seniors, they've played 4 or 5 years. That might be a good thing, but that might be a bad thing. Because sometimes when you playing people, I've heard it said before, if they're not any good in their freshmen, they're usually a good chance they're not going to be too much good in their senior year. So it's just tough. It's just a difficult situation that Coach Ritter and his staff are in. But, I keep hearing it. Hey, it's open, and we're going to put the guys that want to play and the guys that are going to come out there and bust it. That's who's going to get to play, and that's who he's looking for. And it's just hard for a ninth grader to come out there and understand what busting it means. But, that's just where we are right now.
Well, this is not an excuse at all, guys, but you look at the senior class, and I know 2 or 3, and these are seniors that are contributing every Friday night. They, based on the state of the program last year, they weren't in a situation where they were even going to come back and play.
Oh, yeah.
And so, testament to Coach Ritter and his staff, talking to those guys, and getting them convinced to come back out here and play.
And thank goodness he did.
That's right.
Because if he wouldn't have had those that you and I are thinking about right now, we would be in a world of really hurt right now.
Hey, guys, and I'm not forgiving a 2-7, maybe a 2-8 season. Heck, I was part of one. You like to rig me about that.
Well, I was 5-5 my senior season, so I.
But you like to talk about my 2-8 year, but we bookend that with a 10-1, a 10-2 season, a 9-2 season. So it's not. Decatur's been down lately, but they're as demonstrated in that fourth quarter with our 2 sophomore running backs. We got a stable of guys coming back. We got to figure the line out. We got to get some aggression on that line. We got to win up front. We got to take it to them.
We got to find some leaders. For sure. All right.
Well, there's one more to go, and we can come out and I was disappointed in the way we came out. I thought we needed to have a little bit more fire to us, and it just didn't seem like we had much fire. Maybe next week we can come out and end on a high note and not go out there to play to hope to want it to be over.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing to hold back next week.
No, it's really not. I mean, we can go out and play and with abandon, and we'll see. We'll see if we do.
Well, kudos to Frank Troop for our Coca-Cola. Have we seen the tumblers?
Yeah, I got the tumbler right
the tumbler. What about the Dr. Pepper cream soda?
Dr. Pepper cream soda, right?
Is that
here.
what that is?
That's what that is.
Okay, and then an Oreo.
No, I
Mellow
have the
Yellow,
Mountain Dew.
sugar-free. Mm-hmm. All right, Frank, man, thank you for may the force be with you. Thank you for thinking of us tonight.
What our folks didn't see on camera, my favorite thing that the lightsabers were used for tonight was when Joe Botto would get upset with Tim, he would grab one and stick it out the window, and he would poke him in the head.
Do you think if I took it down on the field line, sideline, that would be a problem? I could use it as a weapon.
They'd probably arrest you for something.
And always, big thank you to the Lilly family and the big Bob Gibson family for taking care of us tonight. The food was excellent.
It was.
Let's go home.
All right. You ready to go home?
Yes.
We're going to eat at Rose next week?
Yeah. Or Dubs.
Whatever.
Dubs.
I know where he wants to eat. All right, so for the Red Raider broadcasting crew, Brent Collins and John Godwin and Joe Botto and Tim McCullum, I'm Nick Belufsky. Didn't turn out the way we wanted to tonight. What was it, 42-14?
Yes.
42-14. But we got Athens next week. Join us at Golden Eagle Stadium in Athens, Alabama, as our Red Raiders take on the Athens Golden Eagles in the last ball game of the year. So until then, everybody, stay safe. Michelle, keep the light on. I'll be home in a minute. Good night, everybody.
It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Through the storm, the calm now later. Lift your head, stand tall, Red Raider. GK the pride, always greater. Always greater.
Down in Decatur, feel the firelight. Red and black colors shining bright. We're the Red Raiders here to win the fight. Every day and night, we bring the light. In the halls and on the field, we conquer all. Cheering loud together, standing tall. From the early morn to the twilight fall. Hear the victory call echoing in the hall. It's a great day to be a Red Raider. With our colors red and black, we pave the way. Every step, every game, we're here to stay. In Decatur, how we shine the light. Down in Decatur, feel the firelight. Red and black colors shining bright. We're the Red Raiders here to win the fight. Every day and night, we bring the light. In the halls and on the field, we conquer all. Cheering loud together, standing tall. In Decatur, feel the firelight. Red and black colors shining bright. We're the Red Raiders here to win the fight. Every day and night we bring the light. In the halls and on the field we conquer all. Cheering loud together, standing tall. From the early morn to the twilight fall. Hear the victory call. Echoing in the hall. Echoing in the hall. It's a great day to be a Red Raider. With our colors red and black, we pave the way. Every step, every game, we're here to stay. In Decatur, high we shout, hooray!
It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Through the storm, the calm now later. Lift your head, stand tall, Red Raider. GK the pride, always greater. Always greater. It's a great